I blew up at no. I blew up in shit that don't exist, no getting views. I blew up at no bubble. Every day to day, getting money, playing commas. Wish I had the commas. Wish I had some commas. Wish I had some commas so I can give it to my mama. I blew up at no bubble. Fuck the comma. Ron Davis at the end of the day and keep money hello. It got the shine. It's always time. Niggas know we getting money off this rhyme. They saying we just gonna run up out of rhymes. Shit, I don't know, cause I roll up some shit that don't exist. If you fuck a comma, I grew up at no bubble. Every day to day, getting money, playing commas.
Wish I had the commas. Wish I had the commas. Wish I had the commas. I would give them to my mama. Yeah. Oh, man. Just like I knew that he would prove to you guys again that he's a 135-pound fighter, man. 135 pounds is back on top. You know, 140 lit too. But don't act like 135 ain't back. You know, Tank coming back. You know, Abdullah Mason down there. Oshaki Foster down there, man. Don't forget about Oshaki. You know, Lamont Roach, he go back and forth to 135. Who else down there at 135? Oh, Send the Contract I Kill You down there at 135. Schofield, of course, he's a character down there at 135. And I already told y'all this is about tactics. These niggas is playing tactics. Everybody doing content now, you know. It's a new age. It's a new world. And the commas, they going for the commas, and it is what it is. So, you know me, I had to drop a video, man, about that Robert. Don't be scared.
All right, guys, fight. What about Robert? You can talk to him. I don't know.
Where's he at?
He's in the gym.
Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert said. Robert might do it. Shakur Stevenson was offered to bet $100,000.
What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000. What's wrong with it? It's like $4 million a fight. I don't have the money.
But he is a great fighter.
He is now pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Yeah, champ. You know, this is, you know, obviously you got something lined up or not. You know, I don't know what your plans are, because I know from what I understand, your last fight with Top Rank, I really don't know. I don't get into that business, but we would love that opportunity for sure. Yeah, but not 100,000. I don't have that. Maybe 100. Maybe 1,000. Not 100.
He said we'll make it happen.
All right, but we'll make it happen, champ. All right, take it easy.
Hold on, Shakur. Hold on. I'm gonna walk outside. So Shakur Stevenson, he just offered to bet Pita and Robert. So you just offered to bet Pita and Robert $100K. Here's Raymond's dad, really quick, Shakur. So Shakur Stevenson, he offered Robert and Pita $100,000 when he fights your son.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna bet. I don't got that kind of money, bro. But we're willing to fight you. We want to fight the best.
I can't wait to make it happen.
Yeah, I want to fight the best, bro. And you are the best, bro. We want to fight you, bro.
Have you ever heard of a fighter willing to bet on himself $100K?
Bro, we don't have that kind of money, bro. You know? Yeah, let's do it. All right, champ. Take it easy.
But it seems like, Shakur, everybody comes at you on social media. Why is that?
Yo,
Because they don't know me.
But not when our guys fight. I don't bet when our guys fight.
yo,
You can talk to him. I don't know.
Where's he at?
He's in the gym.
Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert said. Robert might do it. Shakur Stevenson was offered to bet $100,000.
There's not a fighter in boxing that's going to go in there and just walk through the shit that I'm doing.
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
I done trained my whole life. I've been boxing my whole life. Ain't nobody just walking in there, hands up,
Right.
and that shit ain't working. I don't give
Right.
a fuck what y'all talking about.
Oshino found out the hard way.
No, not Oshino.
Oshino found out the hard way. You know, he found.
Oshino found out the hard way.
You know who we talking about.
I'm going to say Yoshino because it's better fighters than Yoshino, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, you name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just throwing. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
You getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edwin, right? Bring him part of my team. Let me coach him. Yo, I bet whatever that he'll be a hell of a fighter. That he'll beat a lot of these fighters.
I think we're going to get a chance to see a lot of great fights, man, in 2026. Man, you see the TKO, man, made about $4.something billion in 2025, man. So, the way this thing laid out, man, that war that's going on, they got shareholders that got business ties in America. They can't break them, and they ain't going nowhere. And, it's a smart move to add a Caucasian like Dana White into your business. It's all about the business, man. So, nothing stop the money game, even woe. You still got to get your gas, man. You still got to get your everything, man. People avoiding the truth out here and ducking the real wreck. And, let's go Zuffa. Put it together. Hit that like button if you want to see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Because I sure do, man. Man. And like I said, man, you heard Raymond Murataya's dad, man. He said, man, we want to fight you, Shakur, because you're the best. But my thing is, if that shit happened, man, them loopy.
He's got a little bit of an anger to him, too. That's what blood does. That is it.
Look at that shit, man. Them same looping shots that Umberto dropped Raymond Murataya. Gonna be the same looping shots Shakur get a highlight package on. If he go back to 135. What's up? You say they shunned you from the jump, exposing all the pussy niggas. Yeah. That's what a lot of people supposed to do anyway. You get backlash from that shit, but it's all good. You see what happened to Jim Carrey. As soon as he started exposing Hollywood, he's crazy now. But hey, man, it is what it is. This guy going there with them looping shots against Raymond Murataya, they're going to connect. The same thing that Umberto did, man. Shout out to Umberto, man. He did his thing, man, but then you couldn't sustain it. And Raymond Murataya got his ish together, and he handled his business. Never taking nothing away from Raymond Murataya, because he's tough, and he beat my guy, even though I felt like Andy Cruz did enough. But it is what it is. You got to follow the politics and not let nobody get to the scorecards. You feel me? So when you let somebody get, like when Jaleel Hackett got robbed in Puerto Rico, you were supposed to get robbed. First of all, you out of bounds in Puerto Rico, and you let the people in Puerto Rico see you the night before the fight in the hotel trying to lose weight. So they see you, they getting, they gonna fly a kite back to the Boricuas, and they know. And the announcers even said it before the fight started. And before round one, they say, well, Jaleel Hackett, he was in the hotel the night before trying to lose weight. Ooh, he probably gonna fatigue later on in the fight. And bam, what happened? And you can't get mad at Eddie Hearn for being rude. You know, you probably talk good about Jaleel because he a killer now. Don't get it twisted. I just feel like the defense is lacking and you a happy-go-lucky with your combos type of guy. And nigga, uh, you probably got talked up tremendously to Turkey. You know, people bridged the gap by Eddie. Eddie was like a gap bridger. You know, he bridged the gap. You know, you go across the bridge through Eddie, and he put you in the game. You know, you just can't walk up to certain people, man. You got to get introduced. He used to introduce these guys to Turkey, and now I know he want to feel some type of way, but it's the business. G. You know what time it is. Can't even get mad at Connor. Eddie, you should know better. So, you know, he bridging these gaps. He probably said something good about Jaleel. Like, yeah, watch this fighter, mate. Oh, he's gonna give us a great performance in Puerto Rico. No, no. You got beat because you wasn't prepared for the fight. And you admitted on Coach Malachi's show, because you know I was typing in his chat. And you know, he hearted my chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, the announcer said you was trying to lose weight before the fight, the night before the fight, and he asked you, and you admitted, you was like, you keep it real, man. It was hard for me to make that weight. You know what I'm saying? And so you a fat boy for real, Jaleel. You supposed to be at Zufu. Those, you know, like the minor leagues to the Major League Baseball. You know, they pull the minors up to the majors sometimes if they show off their talents, right? So we need a minor league boxing league. You know, you got the D League in basketball, where, you know, you got the guys coming out of college, man. Don't go straight to the teams, man. You got to go to the D League, man. You know, you play cross seas, man. You got an alternate avenue to watch more boxing and guys that's trying to give it their all, because you know the people at the bottom always got to fight harder than the people at the top that's comfortable. So you might see a card here and there, and you know you got the top main guys, but now we're gonna be watching for the undercards, because the undercards are what making these big fights, especially with Turkey. Imagine, you know, Shakur's next fight. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, who's going to be the undercard is what you got to imagine. You know, imagine Devin's next fight. You know, who's going to be the undercard is what you got to imagine. And so when you get PBC getting Devin, man, you know, that's a great deal. You know, you're getting your money wherever you can get it, but, you know, the big bag is over there. And, man, I'm so happy that Shakur doing like I asked him to, because I wanted you guys to shut the fuck up. You know, you guys talking about, he asked for a rehydration clause, man, 135-pound fighter. That dared to be great and went up to 140 pounds and fought somebody like T.O. Now, you guys can diminish T.O., man, I know. I hope he comes back and does well, man. Despite what he got a child. He got to take care of his family, you know. He apologized for the black folks. He took his ass whooping. Whether y'all like it or not, that's all that mattered to me. I can scratch his name off on the boxers that I want to see lose, because you definitely lost. And now it's on to the next venture. You know, people improve in life. You know that, right? You can always improve, man. You can be 70 years old, get a job, and never worked on computers a day in your life, and they coach you and train you, and then you can become the best if you have the mental capacity of being the best. You know, I heard you, Blue. You over there coming with the hate for Shakur at an all-time high. You know, stay at 35, stay at 40. No, you know, you'll never be great. You'll never be the great. I know that's right. You know, people don't like to do good business with nobody. You know, everybody playing tactics. Like Bill Haney don't do tactics. Bill Haney is the most tactical guy with his son, Devin Haney, in boxing, if you ask me. You know, you don't know what Shakur Stevenson has in store, because he has very many options to go to because he can bounce from 35 to 40 and even 47. That's an issue for you guys because you want him to be Marvin Hagler. You want him to be Terrence Crawford. You want Shakur to be Ali. You want Shakur to be all these greats, but he's Shakur. And he doing what he want to do, right? So when Devin does what he wants to do, it's like real Broadville, like Hollywood, and we come out with shit like names like anybody that grew up knew a bully. And I'm not sure if you guys are cool with bullies. Maybe you were afraid of a bully. Maybe you were bullied and you're okay with being bullied. Maybe you were the bully and you're okay with that. We never liked the bullies. And when they made the movie Friday, we knew just because watching movies and how movies play out that Debo would be defeated. And he did. He was defeated in every movie because that's what bullies are. They get defeated. And you're trying to duck your defeat because you made the bully list. You presented a list with people's name on it to see on the internet. Nobody made the list. You made that and decided to put it out there like that's a great list. People are making exceptions at the wrong time. Respect the list, man. Don't duck the list. Tank Davis is on your list, 135-pound fighters. So what, are you going to come back to 40? Dare to be great again? I know that's right. So, don't, and for the Care Bear-ish, you guys Care Bear for Tank a lot. I understand that because he's a small guy. Just like Pitbull Cruz. In fact, I think Pitbull Cruz is smaller than Tank Davis, right? Yeah. And there's no Care Bear for him. He's macho. He's a killer. He's a fiera. There's no sympathy for the dead with Pitbull Cruz. And I think he's gotten better. So, Tank, watch out. You haven't fought since March 1st, and your anniversary is already passed. It's a week into your anniversary. You got Lamont Roach over there fighting somebody that I think you should have fought. You don't fight common opponents, though, because that's lame. The new boxing game is lame as well. You say, knew he couldn't say he's a nigga until he beats the person he did like he ain't as him, especially after Muay beat up. Yeah, proved. That said everything. Man, Muay, man, I like Muay because he's tough, but he struggled in that Andy Cruz fight. Andy Cruz was switching from southpaw to orthodox effortlessly so he can tag each eye, so he can black each eye. That's something that's embarrassing if you really think about the inside mind state of what a boxer is trying to do to you. And you don't know if Muay knew that's what he was doing or not. I saw it. Other people saw it. The announcers saw it. Fight fans saw that he was switching from orthodox to southpaw to stick that jab in that eye. Each eye was black like raccoon. And that's terrible. That's Charles Barkley terrible for a fighter like Shakur Stevenson if he gets in the ring with Raymond Muay. Because, first of all, that jab from Humberto is what set off the droppage in his fight. And shout out to Humberto, but Humberto is nowhere near a level of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson will get in there and take that belt, and I'm cool with that, but, I really want you to fight Abdullah Mason. He said that's his division, and I think you need to teach him a lesson. And, no more excuses about these youngsters that's talking about, oh, he too young, man. You guys possess jewelry. You know, you can make boxing great again. You go back down there and just start collecting belts, especially if you bounce back and forth to 35 to 40 collecting belts, like the Bone Collector. And people won't respect that because they're going to want you to go to 47. But it's like, am I daring to be great by bouncing back and forth to 35 to 40, snatching belts? Or am I just beating people up because I'm so great and, you know, I should really be fighting at 47? Is that what you want? Okay, but if I can make the weight like y'all told me with Devin Haney back when he was, you know, drinking that particular drink to make 135 and 140 for regions. You know, as long as he make the weight, as long as Shakur Stevenson make the weight, he's a 135-pound fighter, daring to be great, fighting and beating up Teofimo Lopez with only a jab. If that's what some of the haters say. And so you'll really be daring to be great to go to 47, brother. Oh, Shakur big. You seen them in the pictures, body watching mother lovers. Don't even know anything about physiology. Don't even know that sometimes when you pump up the muscle, the blood from the muscles are swollen. You know, it's hard to explain to people that never even studied the body. But you know, when these guys lose weight, that's hard work and dedication. The fact that he's a year-round type of guy that stays in the gym should tell you everything you need to know. He's always ready. You know, he fought Cepeda. That was a nice training camp, right? And right after that Cepeda fight, you know, no rest for wicketry. Right to Colorado for, you know, Terrence Crawford, climbing mountains and, you know, making videos of how he's beating youngsters up the mountain and laughing. You know, getting into a fight with Tio, you know, it was a lightweight camp, if you ask me, because he was only really making content, you know, doing all kind of brain exercises and, you know, working out, of course, but content heavy, dropping episode after episode. So, you know, he's still in shape right now. And I'm wondering who he's going to fight next. And if he goes to 35, Raymond Murataya is somebody that he already wanted to fight. Tried to bet how much money? $100,000. But Robert, was scared to death. And I ain't got that type of money. I ain't got that. Sound like an old black man working on the car with a cigarette in his mouth. Listen, my boy. Shout out to Robert.
You can talk to him.
Where's he at?
He's in the gym.
Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert said. Robert might do it. Shakur Stevenson just offered to bet $100,000.
What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000. What's wrong with it? Like $4 million a fight. I don't have the money.
But he is a great fighter.
He is. Pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Yeah, champ. You know, this is, you know, obviously you got something lined up or not. You know, I don't know what your plans are, because I know, from what I understand, your last fight with Top Rank, I really don't know. I don't get into that business, but we would love that opportunity for sure. Yeah, but not 100,000. I don't have that. Maybe 100. Maybe 1,000. Not 100.
He said we'll make it happen.
All right, but we'll make it happen, champ. All right, take it easy.
Hold on, Shakur. Hold on. I'm gonna walk outside. So Shakur Stevenson, he just offered to bet Pita and Robert. So you just offered to bet Pita and Robert $100K. Here's Raymond's dad, really quick, Shakur. So Shakur Stevenson, he offered Robert and Pita $100,000 when he fights your son.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna bet. I don't got that kind of money, bro. But we're willing to fight you. You know, we want to fight the best.
I can't wait to make it happen.
Yeah, I want to fight the best, bro, and you're the best, bro. We want to fight you, bro.
Have you ever heard of a fighter willing to bet on himself 100K?
Bro, we don't have that kind of money, bro. You know? Yeah, let's do it. All right, hey, all right, champ. Take it easy.
But it seems like, Shakur, everybody comes at you on social media. Why is that?
Because they don't know me.
But not when our guys fight. I don't bet when our guys fight.
What about Robert?
You can talk to him. I don't know.
Where's he at?
What about Robert? You know, Robert got $100,000. You say, I ain't got that type of money. You make a lot of money. You make about $4 million per fight, nigga. I'll give Robert Garcia permission to say nigga. Yeah, he sounded like one of my uncles, man. When right then and there, when that motherfucker look at Robert Garcia's face, he's like, what the? I ain't got that type of money. Nigga, you crazy? I'd have been dying laughing. Hold up, run that shit back.
I don't have the money.
Shakur Stevenson just offered to bet $100,000.
What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000. What's wrong with it? It's like $4 million a fight. I don't have the money.
But he is a great fighter.
Yeah, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Champ, this is, obviously you got something lined up, but
Yeah, nigga, is you crazy? Man, nobody finna bet you no $100,000, man. Get out of here with that dumb ass shit, man. I bet 100. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry. I ain't gonna be mad if I lose 100. Okay, I bet 1,000. God damn. Man, boy, I don't want to lose no 1,000, boy. Woo. Gotta pray for this fight, boy. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you can do it, boy. You can do it, boy. Just close your eyes and swing at the hips. Whenever he lean back, you know he gonna step back. So I want you to step forward, and he gonna feint, right? And when he feint, don't fall for the feint. Just go low. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then bring it up top. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the loops. You know, you get hit with them looping hooks all the time. You know? Yeah, I think Raymond Muay gonna be a nice little action-packed fight for Shakur. He need another stoppage. He need to be able to trick the referees like in that Jamel Herring fight. You know what I'm saying? Jamel Herring was like, man, what you doing? She's like, why you stop the fight, man? So I was asking the same thing, like, man, y'all be stopping that nigga highlight packages. Like in the Oshino fight, man. Y'all stop that shit too early, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was in there like, man, I was finna do this to him. He was like, yeah, I know. That's why I stopped the fight, dumbass nigga. Finna let you kill nobody, you too precise. Where that shit at? Yeah, look at this shit, nigga.
He's got a little bit of an anger to him, too. That's what blood does. That is it. See Shakur closing in on Jamel Herring. The blood excited him. He sees weakness in his opponent, and Jamel Herring isn't responding. So Shakur did what he was supposed to do. Pour it on. That's what you're trained to do. And this is what everybody asked for in his last fight. So he gave the fans and the media and everybody who had something to say and something to write what they wanted. Are you not entertained tonight by the young fighter Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, and I remember, man, fuck all that. I ain't had to stop that shit, G. Fuck that, man. Let me get these captions off of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? I can't see that work. You feel me? I want to see the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what did you stopping that for? You wrong. You was wrong. Like, come on, man. Be more careful. Like, imagine him finishing that combination. Because he was about to change levels, remember? He was trying to change levels and go to that body. Look at him. Hence, he was finna hit him in his solar flex. Hey, the referee grabbed him like a dog. Come here, boy. Come here. Easy. Down, boy. That nigga was finna try to kill that man. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to let them boys fall on their sword, man. Y'all be stopping like it was just too many stoppages that was premature for me. You know what I'm talking about? And that's all. But he was trying to stop Artem. But that shit, he want to listen to his granddaddy. And he talking about, I'm professional. He an amateur. All right, nigga, do it with the jab. You know that jab. Y'all scared of that jab. He said, that's all he doing is a jab. That's embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing getting hit with only a jab, G. You know, Raymond Mortalia, man, I don't know what to tell you, homie. Hit that like button for me. But yeah, G, you got a heart. I like that. But, you know, shit, so does Mario Barrios. You know, but, you know, you got to salute guys like Raymond Mortalia willing to even step up with guys like Shakur that's so technical and, you know, got something to prove and that likes to prove himself. You think Shakur don't like to prove himself? You think every move that he make is not tailored to proving himself to either himself or you suckers? Like this move to 135, I think, me personally, I can't really speak for him, but it's just I've been peeping his movements, G. This nigga already told y'all he's campaigning at 135. He proving it. Remember when he said he's 135 pounder? That'll go up to 40 for special fights. What was that T.O. fight? Was that a special fight? Go up there and get that belt, drop it off to his little brother. And we was against that weak ass shit, right? We was like, nah, fuck that. Don't drop shit off. Tell that nigga to get out the way. And he did. You know, Keyshawn, you in the way records too. Just like Lamont Roach in the way records. Just like Lomachenko was in the way records, man. You know, how we feel about Lomachenko over here. That's food. That's good food. Y'all over there in the way calling him a duck after he ducked Tank like he won the duck before that. You feel me? That was good food. Cambosis was a nice little meal, a little snack. You know what I'm talking about? And he ducked Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Getting the fame, to claim the fame with Devin Haney. That's a shame. Same thing with Pitbull Cruz, man. That was a snack. That was easy work, bro. And he tried to catch him as an acclamation fight when he first came to 135 pounds. And, you know, you get to claim the fame with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Now he can't fight the man no more because he fought Tank. It's crazy. These are professional boxers, and they're not allowed to fight other professional boxers because the fans don't want to see it because they say he's a leftover. As a common opponent, that vocabulary word is a boxing vocabulary word that boxing channels and boxing talk and boxing aficionados have been using before your great-great-granddaddy has been born, fella. Jack Johnson fought common opponents. Matter of fact, you know, the historians ain't doing their job. I might as well. Jack Johnson got beat up by and knocked out by a white boy in San Francisco, California. And it was illegal to fight in San Francisco. So Jack Johnson and the white boy got locked up together and were cellies. And the white guy was a bare knuckle champion. And he taught Jack Johnson the tricks of the trade. And when Jack Johnson got out of jail, he only fought the white boys and stopped fighting the niggers because it was more profitable and better to fight them because, hey, I can just jab the shit out of them and laugh and shine my gold teeth every time I hit them. And make all the white boys try to find somebody that can beat me. They was looking for the great white hope, fighter after fighter after fighter, trying to find somebody to beat Jack Johnson. But after he got knocked out by the white boy, and learned that game in the cell, and couldn't nobody fuck with Jack Johnson because he refused to fight the niggas. For what? You know, shit, fast forward to the early 20s, and Jack Dempsey refused to fight the black heavyweight fighters. Jack Willis was the number one contender. I'm next up. What's up? Niggas sending blank checks and everything to these guys. No, I'm not fighting no black fighters. So many fights he raced because they don't want to show these fights and the outcome. So you'll never know about these guys. Of course, Fast forward to Sugar Ray Robinson fighting all the white boys and the Germans. Shit, the Black Murderers Row needed a shot, but guess what? He ain't fighting no niggas. Not no Burley, not no Coco Kid, not no Ezra Charles, not no Jersey Joe, not no Wade, not no none of them niggas. I'll fight Jake LaMotta 6 times before I fight you, nigga. And beat the shit out them boys, as you should. Look at what Devin doing. Look at what Floyd did when he was Money Mayweather. Look at what Tank was doing, how Floyd had Tank, what he had him fighting. What them boys, look at what Canelo did when he went on his European tour. Y'all didn't give Canelo no grief about going on a European tour. They even called it a European tour, and y'all were okay with it. But a black man go on the European tour, that's called some easy work and some ducking and some cherry picking and some old soft ass nigga, man. He don't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga don't want to fight no African American fighters. Like they were saying about Tank. They had an outcry. Say he was over there taking a Mexican tour, remember? And he ended up fighting Frank Martin. See, you niggas satisfied? Is you happy? You happy as a nigga. On Juneteenth, gonna fight for the freedom belt. Frank Martin's still a slave. You niggas fought on Juneteenth for the freedom belt with chains on that bitch. You know, now Suleiman coming out with the jury for you niggas. What's next, nigga? Some gold teeth? Suleiman, what you doing? Who over there advising this man to do this ish? And in the meantime, between time, that ring belt free. It's free. They over there getting paid. Free licks. You understand me? A professional boxer's supposed to be a prize fighter, and he's supposed to get the most, not the lesser. That's the mind state. What was he going to do after this combo? Let's see. Let's start it over. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, he was going low. He was going to get him to drop that guard low. Watch. Bow, up top, looping, straight down the middle. Ooh. See how he was trying to, and see how Heron was clenching them elbows. He was going, ooh. Referee, man, come on. See, it's premature. And then you guys get a chance to say, oh, man, that wasn't shit. And look at his face. Oh, man, Heron ain't shit. Shut up, nigga. Y'all just mad because he popped Lamont Roach. How you gonna compare Lamont Roach? Like Lamont Roach went in there and tried to do something that you ain't supposed to do to Pitbull Cruz, right? And my thing is, y'all guys criticize Pitbull Cruz, but y'all not boxing channels. Y'all hate channels. Like I'm Viva La Black folk, right? But I love boxing, man. So I'm cool with Viva La Mexico. You know, everybody gotta love their people. You niggas don't love your people, homie. That's why they laugh at us. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. Nigga, Pitbull improved since he fought Tank Davis, nigga. Well, I'm supposed to sit back and lie and hate and act like I ain't see him up his jab count against Lamont Roach. And then I go back and watch how he stopped Rolly, and I see that he upped his jab count on that exchange and got him out of there by establishing that jab. And I was a critic of Pitbull Cruz because of that. And I used to make fun of Pitbull whenever I called his fights. And I used to always say, I used to give guys tips. I was like, here's how you call a Pitbull Cruz fight. Just only call the jabs that he throws, because, you know, all he's going to do is, you know, average maybe 1 or 2 per round. He's a hook and an uppercut machine. I'm on record saying that there. You know, people get better. And people act like just because it's not Tank Davis or somebody that's supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, up there in the stratosphere, nobody else can get better. Even Tank Davis got better when the Lamont Roach fight happened, because in the camp before the fight happened, the trainer was letting you know that it was things that Tank Davis couldn't do, you know what I'm saying, that Scooter could do. But, you know, after a while, he learned it. And, you know, Tank is 30, 31. So to say you can't teach an old dog new trick is a lie. And the truth ain't in you, man. You can teach people new things that they want to learn. The brain is less sponge-like when you get older, but it does not stop the ability to learn. You have to apply yourself even more when you're older, because, you know, you deteriorate. And if you don't take care and do brain exercise, it deteriorates even faster. But if you exercise your brain, you'll be like me, smart. So, don't get me wrong, I forget things sometimes, man, because I've been through a rough life. But when it comes time for the business, I'm on my, I meant what I said when I said what I said. I say it again like I said it then, because ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan. It's all about the money game. Me, hit that like, hit that subscribe, get me up to 1 billion subscribers. I need the world to hear my voice, Craig. Deep waters.
Don't bet when our guys fight. What about Robert? You could talk to him.
Where's he at?
He's in the gym.
Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert said. Robert, what are you doing? Shakur Stevenson was offered to bet $100,000.
What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000. What's wrong with it? It's like $4 million a fight. I don't have the money.
But he is a great fighter.
He is pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Yeah, champ, you know, this is, you know, obviously you got something lined up or not. You know, I don't know what your plans are, because I know from what I understand, your last fight with Top Rank, I really don't know. I don't get into that business, but we would love that opportunity for sure. Yeah, but not 100,000. I don't have that. Maybe 100. Maybe 1,000. Not 100.
He said we'll make it happen.
All right, but we'll make it happen, champ. All right, take it easy.
Hold on, Shakur, hold on. I'm gonna walk outside. So Shakur Stevenson, he just offered to bet Pita and Robert. So you just offered to bet Pita and Robert $100K. Here's Raymond's dad, really quick, Shakur. So Shakur Stevenson, he offered Robert and Pita $100,000 when he fights your son.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna bet. I don't got that kind of money, bro. But we're willing to fight you. No, we want to fight the best.
I can't wait to make it happen.
Yeah, I want to fight the best, bro, and you are the best, bro. We want to fight you, bro.
Have you ever heard of a fighter willing to bet on himself $100K?
Bro, we don't have that kind of money, bro. You know? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man, that was back when y'all was calling Shakur Stevenson a duck, talking about he was ducking Raymond Mortatalia when Top Rank was playing that, you understand, politic game, G. Remember? Do you remember the times they was playing games, homie, with Shakur? Like, these guys know what Bob Burnham said about Shakur and Tank Davis. They know. Floyd knows. They know that Shakur, they thought what would happen. What they know, Bob? They know what Robert, what Victor Garcia said, he's going to finish undefeated. A lot of people behind the scenes say that Shakur finished his career undefeated. I think so too, man. You know, I'm trying to figure out who can pop him. We try to figure out who can pop people over here. We don't be you know what I'm saying, trying to care bear these guys, man. We want to see these guys in the toughest, roughest situations possible. Like, I'm a fool. Like, me personally, I'm okay with a rehydration clause now because I see what Shakur doing. Like, you know, this guy's telling you that he's a 135-pound fighter. You understand me? And y'all make issues about people getting pulled up from one weight class. You know, y'all make fun of Tank when he pull up 130 pounders. And y'all want him to fight O'Shaquie too. I forgot. He's at 135 pounds. Shut the fuck up. Nobody care about that shit, man. Nobody care about O'Shaquie. That's a pride fight. Remember when O'Shaquie got robbed? Hey, O'Shaquie Foster, remember when you got robbed? What Shakur said that night, because he was on that card. He's like, yeah, man, O'Shaquie got robbed. Was that a robbery? Yeah, O'Shaquie got robbed. Remember after his fight? I think it was Arden. But, you know, niggas over here, you know, doing what they got to do to get their name out there, bro. I ain't mad at that. Well, do I think O'Shaquie can beat Shakur Stevenson? No way. How? Because of some sparring? I want to see the sparring footage. They ain't going to never show it. I seen Devin Haney getting off a few punches here and there in sparring. I seen this man, like me personally, y'all made fun of him getting beat up by Boots and Terrence Crawford. Wow. The fact that he getting in the ring with them tells me everything I need to know. You know, and I would love to see Shakur and Boots fight at 147 with a rehydration clause. I think that'll be a great fight. You know, then they're gonna say, well, he should have did that with Devin, but I think Shakur beats Devin. I think Shakur is a better fighter than Devin Haney. Is that hate? Will people get mad when I say that? When I break it down constantly why I think he's better, and I go through the jab, I go to the straight, I go to the hooks, I go to the uppercuts, I go to the footwork, I go through the distance, I go through the hand-eye coordination, I go through the records. You can't go by the stats because Devin got that. But then when you go by the stats and you see who he won undisputed against, it's a duck. It's Kambosos, a stone cold duck. And, you know, same with Pitbull Cruz. And we'll see if Cepeda can beat Lamont Roach, but you know, Cepeda, you ducked Shakur Stevenson at first and tried to hide from him for a long time. Remember? And like button.
Showing kindness to a snake will not change its nature at all.
It started November 9th, 2022, when the WBC ordered Isaac Cruz to face Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson in the lightweight title eliminator. Cruz refused to enter into negotiations. The WBC ordered Cepeda to face Stevenson instead, and as the next highest ranked contender, Cepeda likewise passed on the fight, as did former unified lightweight champion George Kambosos. The order was finally accepted by Yoshino on January 11, 2023. You know, my daughter was born January the 25th, so 2023. I remember that fight. It marked the first time Yoshino would fight outside Japan professionally. Even though he got beat up, at least he stepped up. Yeah, man, so it's all written. One thing about the paperwork, we always put the paperwork out there. And when you can't deny the paperwork, then you go and try to gaslight the paperwork, we already know what it is, brother and sisters. You know, like I said, man, you know, everything happens for a reason. You were supposed to get undisputed against Kambosos. Everybody expected you to beat Kambosos. And if Shakur Stevenson would have fought Kambosos, everybody would have expected Shakur Stevenson to beat George Kambosos. Don't even need to break down if he would have beat him worse or not, because the fact that Shakur was stalking all of these fellas when he first turned 135 pounds, it says a lot to me. It might not say a lot to you. Oh, he would have got beat up if he first came to 135 and fought Pitbull Cruz or Cepeda or Kambosos. Is that what you're saying? Because I remember the paperwork was in also with Frank Martin. He's a duck, but you can't duck if you fight Tank Davis. Is that what you're saying? Is y'all still saying that there? You know, you only good as your last performance. I thought we had a Garden of Eden, and we did. But y'all corrupted it, just like Eve. Boxing is still great, don't get me wrong, but it's full of drama. Don't get me wrong, we like the drama, but this type of drama doesn't lead to fights. The drama that Tank Davis is giving us is content worthy, but that's not leading to fights. Making fun of Shakur Stevenson and saying that what has he done for boxing only pushes the fight away. Knowing that Shakur is sensitive and likes to wear his feelings on his sleeve, he'd take offense of anything and anybody that criticizes him. So let alone somebody that he was trying to get a bag off of. Everybody knows Tank Davis is the bag, the biggest black bag out there. Remember that black bag that Kermel was wearing in the ring? And he had it strapped across his shoulder and he was play fighting. Yeah, Tank Davis is that black bag. He's the biggest black bag. That was a very big black bag you had there, Kermel Moton. That was a very big black bag, and that's what Tank Davis is. That's why Gervonta Tank Davis is and still is and will never be taken off that list. When Tank Davis came out with his list, did we or did we not respect that list? I know all street niggas respect lists because lists are very, very disrespectful. If you put someone's name on a piece of paper or type it or however it is for the world to read, that's very disrespectful. And you did that. And as a boxing fan, I like that because it only tells me one or two things. You either gonna cross some names off that shit or you ain't. And if you attempt to cross off names, that's cool. But if you fail to do that, we looking at you funny. Because what killer go out there making lists and then don't even try to attempt to cross the names off? So you say Devin crossed the names off. Who you crossing off? Got to get rid of T.O. He's crossed himself. You know, you had him number one on your list, remember? Right at the top, because you were thinking you were getting that fight, right? So might as well put Teofimo Lopez number one on your list, right? Sure enough. Who was number two? I feel like you made that list in chronological order because you had Ryan Garcia at the bottom. I thought that should have been number one, but hey, it is what it is. You know, who was number three? I'm pretty sure it was Gervonta Tank Davis. So really, back to back, you got two 135 pounders at the top of your list. Don't you tell me that Shakur Stevenson is not 100. Y'all wanted Shakur Stevenson to stay at 140 pounds so bad so you can say, look at him. He a 140-pound fighter. He can go to 147. Nope. This nigga over here killing you niggas' dreams and you niggas crossing your nuts, praying that he don't go back to 135 pounds. Who down there that y'all trying to protect? I know it ain't Abdullah Mason because he said he run that division. That's his division. He got belt. He's food too now, but I think Shakur is a care bearer. I think he's sparing that man. I think he just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Jay Prince got the locks and the key on him. You know, so why not go terrorize everybody else? But I don't like that. And I want you to fight Abdullah Mason and collect and go undisputed. Like Shakur tried to go undisputed when he first came to 135. Shakur made the statement saying that he wanted to collect each belt individually. Remember? I know guys don't like to remember certain things because they put their dirty fingers inside of their ears, knowing damn well they still hear. Same as covering your face with your hand and peeping through your fingers. You still see. You saw, you know. But the doubt of and the fear of losing is big in African American boxing. You know, so when you get guys like Boots, you just love to jump at the chance to call him a duck against Virgil Ortiz. And, you know, shout out to Oscar for trying to protect your fighters. That's what you're supposed to do, and that's what you get paid to do. And you know better than these guys do because they're warriors. What Coach Calvin says, he said, man, we be having to protect these guys against themselves, man. Yeah, I know that's right, Coach Calvin, because them guys so tough, they don't care about that shit, man. You see what Adrian Broner did? Fuck that shit. I'm finna fight Madonna. What Earl say? Fuck that shit. I'm finna fight Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Tank didn't do that there. He stuck to the script. You know what I'm saying? You just do your job, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Lomachenko, he's old. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's old. He's old, and you know, he ducked you. Let's put it like that. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You can call him a duck, but he been a duck ever since he turned professional. I'm pretty sure y'all remember that man ducked the guy that beat him. Now, that wasn't no duck. I think they just didn't want to give him no more money, huh? Yeah, you don't get more money because you beat me. I'm Lomachenko. Try to erase that shit, didn't they? Yes, they did. They did try to erase that off his record. That's nefarious. It's notorious. That's terrible. That's Charles Barkley terrible, especially when you got 80, 90-year-old white guys, Jewish guys talking about comparing them to Muhammad Ali. Blaspheming, man. You understand me? And I didn't like that there. I never liked that there. And you got beat by Tio. You didn't even throw no punches, man. You know, you were just waiting, trying, I guess, take him through the deep waters or something, I guess. Get out of here, shit. You know. Well, I'll tell you what. Y'all see this? Hold up. Let me put this on my StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? These are old throwback videos, by the way, that I've been saving. You know what I'm saying? It's over a year ago when I said Shakur Stevenson #1 pound for pound show. Niggas don't run my videos up, but you know, I'm glad y'all catch my lives, G. Well, we've been talking about this Raymond Mutataya situation. I think it'll be a good fight.
They want to be where you are.
I ain't gonna say Willie Zepeda, but Oscar De La Hoya, he said my name 100 times leading up to Zepeda fight. And then after the fight, we reach out and try to make the fight happen. And we say, oh, no, we'll fight you at the end of the year. We don't want to fight you yet. That's clout.
I thought that would be a great fight.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of people clout chasing my name. I think it will be a great fight. I think Zepeda's style brings a different style to the table that I've never seen before in the pros.
He's 32, 33, or 35, whatever it is, with 27 knockouts. He comes forward.
Relentless. He relentless. That's the one thing he is. He's relentless and he's big, and he's a good fighter.
I'm the one fighting.
Yeah.
Let's get 100K, bro.
Oh shit.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh.
Rock and roll.
Twitter famous, he back at it again. I can't wait for this fight. Just like he said, can't wait to start the world. Remember what y'all saying? Okay? I'm so tired of you Shakur fans pushing this narrative that nobody wants to fight Shakur. No, it's not that, bro.
Rock and roll.
The last time you had a very credible fighter in front of you, you showed the world what you was about. You ran from this man. You didn't do anything that could help Edwin De Los Santos' career. He didn't get good eyes from you. He didn't get good exposure. He didn't even get good work. It wasn't even good work, bro. What are you talking about? See what I'm saying, bro? It's a difference. Frank Martin just got popped by Gervonta Davis, but he got good eyes. He got good exposure. He got experience. You feel what I'm saying? People probably going to follow him and say, hey, man, he just got this man take a very good fight. So that is going to still help him in the long run. And he got good experience. You're going to learn from his loss. You didn't take no real risk against Edwin De Los Santos. You said yourself your performance was terrible, bro. You didn't take no real risk. That's the reason you have to keep building your name. You got to keep begging for these fights and trying to build your name. Bro, it's time to take a real risk. Haney been doing it. Garcia been doing it. That's why Haney wanted to go fight Garcia, because Gervonta Davis made it look easy. We saw how that went. Oh, and I almost forgot. Frank Martin got that bag for fighting Tank on top of everything. All you Shakur fans, don't run for me. When this fight finally do happen, I need bets. I'm DMing everybody. I got a good memory. Because Shakur gonna have to prove to me he can stand in front of the chiller for 12 rounds and win.
Yeah. All right, so this is the last question. Sorry for the technical difficulty. What this shit? Rude exposure. Hey, let me tell you something, rude exposure. I be watching your videos, man. And I don't like that bullshit you doing, man. Now I know your name is Rude Exposure. You like to expose niggas, but you fucking up the wrong tree. You hear me? Now I'm here watching you, and you talking about some goddamn people selling Tank t-shirts. Who knew about that? Only motherfucker knew about me selling these goddamn Tank t-shirts, man, is these motherfucking bitches down there in Spitwater, Mississippi. Now I got a couple bitches up there in Detroit over there, and a little bitch in Virginia, but the main money from the t-shirts is coming from Mississippi. And them the only people I can think of that told you something. So who told you about them motherfucking t-shirts? How the fuck you gonna tell people out there and then they linking this shit? Anybody can be selling Tank t-shirts. Anybody can be selling. How the fuck it get to me? It gotta be from that bitch. Now tell me the truth. How you know about that shit? Hey man, turn this motherfucking camera. You might have cut this part out too, nigga. Shit me. Man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I came to answer the interview question. Now this part right here, this is some real personal shit, nigga. Now how the fuck did you find out I was selling Tank t-shirts all the way down there in Mississippi? Hey, matter of fact, let me call this bitch. Hello? Hey, bitch. Hey, make this shit off. Is this shit off? Hold on. Hey, bitch. How the fuck these niggas know I got you selling Tank Davis t-shirts? You know, the ones with Leo Santa Cruz was getting knocked out on? Yeah. The ones where I told you to make all the pink ones. I say, get the pink extra small Tank t-shirts and sell them bitches. And then go and make some lime green ones. And how the fuck niggas tying that shit to me? Out of anybody can be selling Tank t-shirts. You talk, you say what? Oh, well shit, whatever. I better not find out. Nah, I'm about to finish this little interview, but how much money you made off them shirts? You say what? Ooh, Jesus! You say $20,000? I'm finna catch a flight right after here. Make sure you got some chitlins, and make sure the hot. I don't like that Tabasco. I like the Louisiana hot sauce. And make sure I got a cold drink. Put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes before I get there. You know, I like it icy and chilled. And make sure I got my, some dumplings on the side with my chitlins. All right, baby. Huh? You say your mom? All right, baby. Let me get back. Let me finish these dumbass nigga interview, baby. I'll be down there probably next in the next 20 hours. All right, baby. Bye. Yeah, hurry up, nigga. Go on, turn the camera back. Let me know when the camera back on, nigga. Talking about some fucking Shakur Stevenson.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. Rock and roll.
About the money. But it's true shit, nigga. Man, fuck Shakur Stevenson, nigga. Yeah, I said it, nigga. This shit better not be recorded, nigga. You know what time it is. But like I said, nigga, Tank ain't never gonna fight no fucking Shakur. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I get his fucking money back. You better take that off the fucking tape right now. That's how y'all niggas feel for real. I know it because every time I tune in to y'all channels, man, I be hearing the hate. And you seen how my man give credit to Bam, to all these fighters. He ain't even shit on Devin. Like, that's what y'all want. The world love hate. So whenever somebody be talking bad, that y'all feed into that shit. And y'all hate the fact that Shakur be giving niggas they credit. Y'all hate it. And y'all act like that's something to be considered soft. It's terrible. It's evil out here, man. We got a real battle. Y'all worried about your enemies. You better be worried about these wicked spirits that's all in your life, man. To even want to wish bad on a nigga pay-per-view. I be hearing the YouTubers talk about how much Tank made. I don't really give a fuck. It was a great fight, right? And that's all that matters. Cause guess what? I can't spend a red hot whole penny. And he got plenty. And that's all that matters, homie. Like, you should want all them niggas to be successful. If it was a way for Turkey Alashiki to get involved where everybody could get paid, why wouldn't you want him to come over and try to establish a murderer's row? What's wrong with a murderer's row? Is Shakur Stevenson gonna go down like Ezra Charles or the Coco Kid? Y'all don't know nothing about them, do you? The historians don't really be doing their jobs. Y'all go to Google for everything. A grown man told me to go to Google on this page the other day. Man, just go to Google. All you got to do is Google it. Just Google it. Beard whiter than mine. You hear me? And it's a shame because that's the children. The children don't even go outside no more, homie. They on the video game or on the cell phone. It's too dangerous to go out there now any motherfucking way, especially if you live in a certain situation. Children ain't got no choice where they live. It's good that up there in Washington, D.C., they got the up and gym, my nigga, because that saved a lot of youth from ghetto living. And it's just a shame that a lot of these down south cities don't have these type of facilities. And that's why I be trying to do my thing out here with just my gloves and my skills and my brain. Never recording myself because it ain't for that. You know. Yeah, that's me. Come on, Stabby. Of course. It's a horse. But anyway, like I said, man, We try to make a difference out here, man. And when I see anything that goes against the teachings of what I was raised, it just, you know, I have to say something about it. Now, you don't got a choice. Anytime you on Instagram, YouTube, a boxer, a football player, don't matter who you are, and you have a voice, or you have an image, or you make a lot of money, you are, whether you like it or not, a role model. You understand me? Tank, you a role model. You ever heard a motherfucker in school hate his teacher because she always hard on him? And because she see potential in him? Or your mama be always hard on you, or your daddy be always hard on you. Somebody that always love you, always be hard, extra hard on you. Like, God damn, why he always on me? You know what I'm saying? That cause a nigga tired of the fuck shit. You hear me? And it ain't his fault, cause he a young nigga out the ghetto that got caught up with a nigga like Floyd. Showing this nigga a different lifestyle, introducing you to the world. You getting all this money for your family, for your people. And that's all that matters. So what they do, hey, my nigga, just sit back, relax. Whoever we put in front of you, you just knock them out. Bet. A young nigga getting millions, you niggas can't tell Tank what the fuck to do. So you got young minds that ain't fully developed being talked to by billionaires and millionaires as a young child, molding their minds into a PBC type of family, loyalty. Turkey Al-Shi can offer anything and he won't take it. 20 million? Yeah, right. Give me 2 Ferraris. Tuh. You can't offer me no money. That type of mind state is a Floyd Mayweather mind state. When Tank Davis first got with Floyd, he couldn't even speak English. Ha ha, a joke, but you know what I mean. And Floyd had to do the talking, right? And Floyd is not a promoter, right? He is a boxer with brain damage and too much money. A nigga, a megalomaniac, vindictive. He got to talk about his attributes and all his titles and his championships. That's all he know. His father, dementia, hereditary, brittle hands. And these things, I say this because you have to always remember what Floyd Mayweather is about. And if you always remember what does Floyd always say? What's his main go-to? Before he even knew Tank Davis, what he always said, y'all. I'll tell you.
Hey, now. One thing we don't believe in this camp. We don't believe in power punches. Don't worry about that. Smarts, brains, it's not power punches. You don't win fights with power punches. You win fights with brains. We believe in smarts around here. Ask Jeff Lake, he'll tell you. Push it. Hey, now. One thing we don't believe in this camp. We don't believe in power punches. Don't worry about that. Smarts, brains, it's not power punches. You don't win.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. He ain't never respect no power punches. Floyd Mayweather ain't never respect no power punches. He seen Tank Davis and seen money, man. Money. Huh? Young nigga knocking motherfuckers out from the ghetto. A young mind. A manipulator. Floyd Mayweather is a manipulator. You get anybody out there ghetto, and you can manipulate them with money. The worst type of Negro in the world is an easily tricked Negro. That's the reason black people in America today. So a young mind is the easiest mind to trick. So I can't blame Tank. But now you a man. And you got away from Floyd. You free. Juneteenth just happened. You won a freedom belt, boy. And you ain't kicked that motherfucker over the top ropes. You took pictures with it. That's cool. They want to offer you a Ring magazine belt, son. You better get it. Damn what you used to tell all your fight fans, talking about belts don't matter. Man, fuck that. Yeah, man. Y'all forgot I got a strap season tattoo on the back of my neck. Oh, y'all forgot I was mad at Earl Spence for stealing my motherfucking logo. It's really strap season with Tank, nigga. Yeah, he said he want undisputed, nigga. Now what? All that shit y'all used to motherfucking Milli Vanilli, y'all gotta eat that shit, don't you? Don't you, man? Rude exposure. It's rude to tell the truth in 2024. Now, all you parrots, I want you to repeat after me. What? Nobody give a fuck about them belts. What? You can't feed your family with them belts. What? Tank say he want undisputed. Go on and parrot that now. Go on and get on your YouTube channels and all the biased Tank Davis channels and parrot that so I can go back and do my screenshotting and edit my little videos later on. And I can say wow, look at before and now look at after. Jesus. What? Tank won't undisputed. What? Belts do matter. What? We're going to go through Lomachenko first. What? They finna give us a Ring magazine belt. What? We got a freedom belt. What? We forgot about the email belt. Yeah. Parrot. Milli Vanilli. Y'all go to karaoke, don't you? Y'all get the microphone, the lyrics right in front of you. Hey, play my favorite song, man. DJ fuck your song up on purpose. Yes, you know it's true, girl. Ooh, 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 I love you. I'm in love with you, Tank. I'm in love with you, girl. Yeah, that's your favorite song, nigga. Milli Vanilli. I'm sending super chats. Every time I go to your channel and you don't acknowledge what I type in your chat, I'm sending super chat. Mm-hmm. Here's some news. You don't believe me? I'm gonna talk shit about Tank until he gets sick of me. Cause I like Tank. And I don't think nobody can beat Tank except Shakur. Ain't that a bitch? But niggas call me a hater. So I guess I am in your eyes. But y'all ain't even seen my videos from the past. So how can you judge me? I'm just sick and tired of the bullshit. Can I get sick and tired of the bullshit? I know that's right. I'm sick and tired of these niggas not fighting. I'm sick and tired of the fact that Tank and Devin could have been fought before he got beat by Ryan. I'm sick and tired of that shit, man. What about you? You can be sick and tired of what you want to be sick.
Come on, let me know, AG. Roll up some Tank. Roll up some Tank. Who got some Tank? DM me and I'm DM me your address.
Yeah, what round? What round y'all got Tank knocking Lomachenko out? Type it in the chat. right motherfucking now. What round y'all got Tank knocking Lomachenko out in this coming up fight? Type it in the chat right now, nigga. This shit easy. It's easy, right? Old man Loma, right? I got a lot of motherfucking screen recordings of you niggas from a couple years ago calling Lomachenko old on your chat. What's up, ASAP? You know I gotta rewind the tracks for you and only you. But now I'm another but my brother from another mother. You understand me? Yeah, man. We over here chastising. Hold up. Nigga, this some old ass shit, man. This how old this shit is, man. Over a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. Yeah, man. Nigga, the same thing I said back then, I'm saying now. So I just want to, play my little time stamps. Especially when Shakur tried to bet that $100,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's all the same. Ain't nothing changed over here. You feel me? But as far as like Raymond Motor, that's a good fight for a belt. Just go snatch that, man. You know, it's a chance for Shakur to get a stoppage. I think this is a chance for him to try to stop somebody. Go back down there. You just beat the shit out of T.O. I'm pretty sure you go back down to 135, man. You're gonna handle yourself real well. They're gonna call you a weight bully, but nigga, you a 135-pound fighter, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. That's what you said before you went and fought T.O. That's what you showing now. So I don't know what they gonna do when I play this video. We still want to see that shit. Hold on.
Handled later. And once he came back from the Olympics.
Run that shit back. It's back in the day when I had the hotline.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years. Again, we got to find the biggest fights too. You understand? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. I ain't even gonna tell you. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
Say, is there anyone you want to fight?
Yeah, Shakur.
Why?
Because he talked a lot.
And what happens in that fight?
I stop him. All you gonna do is run.
I saw you posted it's Tank against everybody.
Yeah.
And you like it that way.
Yeah. That's how you say all the bullshit. They say fuck everybody.
And worldwide, you fought in England.
All he gonna do is run. Now, what you parrot start saying after he said that? All Shakur gonna do is run. Y'all niggas repeated the same thing this nigga said, man. That's cold blooded though. I just wanted to let y'all know that.
Is there any other country you'd love to fight at?
Everywhere. Besides Saudi Arabia.
What if they pay you $200 million? And 2 Ferraris, 2 Lambos, sorry.
Nope. You're right.
You know why? Because he tried to act like his guy was Devin.
Okay.
So they was down there sending me over there to lose. They was down there sending me over there to lose.
You know how it would go. You know how it would go. Everybody in this room will know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now and later.
Name that somebody knows.
Tank for 8.
No, wait. But no, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Tank for now. Who he fought? Only person he fought was the army.
Valdez, maybe.
Valdez had a name in the Spanish world, yes.
That's about it. That's it.
Yeah.
He sparred Valdez 8 weeks before he fought him. He sparred him 8 weeks before?
The guys that he do get in the ring, the guys he get in the ring with, he spars before he fight him. He already been in the ring with him.
Familiar with him. Let the truth be told.
We pay attention.
But he sparred with Tank.
And again.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Shut up, bro. I got this.
And when Tank was going for his world title. Matter of fact, I keep telling you, we grew up together. Tank was in camp when he was getting ready to turn pro too. We used to go to his gym too.
Y'all know each other, man. That's wild. Y'all all know each other like that.
World, yes.
That's about it. That's it.
Yes.
He sparred down there 8 weeks before he fought him.
He sparred him 8 weeks before?
Majority of the guys that he do get in the ring, the guys he get in the ring with, he spars before he fight him. He already been in the ring with him.
Familiar with him. Let the truth be told.
We pay attention.
But he sparred with Tank.
And again.
What Coach Kenny was finna say? What Coach Kenny was about to say, man? Damn, Coach, man. You see Coach Calvin be knowing, man. Like right after that pit bull fight, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Look at the end of the pit bull cruise fight, bro. Like y'all ain't never seen that shit before, but I done seen it before. It was worration about what this young nigga was finna say out his mouth. Like they be having the auto-correct nigga shit, man. Like niggas be saying real reckless shit over there in that side of town, homie. Like even with the shit they had to go back and apologize for. Like, you know, it's always 2 fighters out of 100. All that shit. You know, these guys just be saying shit, man. And Tank don't like that. But you said something that led Banan into trapping y'all where you done cooked yourself. You done jumped right in the goddamn on fish grease. Let the truth be told. He sparred Valdez 8 weeks. Sparred him? Yeah, it's what Shakur do. You know, he like to go around spawn fighters before he get in the ring with them. What he sparred with Tank? What the hand for? Let me answer that. That's what it is. That's universal for shut the fuck up. You know that, right? You do know that hand, like, if your mama ever did that to you, what you did, unless you was hard-headed and you like to get whoopings, you shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? What the girls used to say back in the day, talk to the hand, don't talk to me. What they used to do on like Jamie Foxx, on the Jamie Foxx show. He used to shut the little snake mouth nigga up. What's his name? Braxton. Yeah, man, he trying to shut this troll up, man, because he knew that Coach Kenny was finna say some troll shit after he done set the man up for failure. Y'all stay setting Tank up for failure and wonder why y'all can't say the man name on the Rise podcast, man. Shit like this here. You feel me? Run that shit back.
Tank fought 8. No, wait. But no, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Tank, but no. Who he fought? Only person he fought was the army.
Valdez, maybe.
Valdez had a name in the Spanish world, yes.
That's about it. That's it.
Yes.
He sparred Valdez 8 weeks before he fought him.
He sparred him 8 weeks before?
Majority of the guys that he do get in the ring, the guys he get in the ring with, he spars before he fight him. He already been in the ring with him.
Familiar with him. Let the truth be told.
We pay attention.
But he sparred with Tank.
And again. When Tank was going for his world title. Matter of fact, I keep telling you, we grew up together. Tank was in camp when he was getting ready to turn pro too. We used to go to his gym too.
Y'all all know each other, man. That's wild. Y'all all know each other like that.
So that's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen.
That's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen. That's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen. You know, I get it though. The other people on the other side, just keep doing what you're doing and build your statics up. Build your statics up where when you go to the table, I call them bargaining chips. You got some bargaining chips. Smart. At the end of the day, somebody gonna get hurt. At the end of
but ain't that what he doing, y'all? Like y'all telling this man what to do and giving him instructions on how to fight Tank. And what is he doing, y'all? He building up his bargaining chips, man. He trying to fight the names, man. He trying to get the common opponents, man. He trying to fight Conor being at whatever kind of rehydration clause he can get. He 135 pounder. He's still waiting on Tank. You know, y'all talking about Tank 135 pounder, man. He ain't like 40. So he went to 40. He ain't like it. But you know, where he gonna fight Pitbull at? You gonna train Pitbull and get him come back down to 35 or what? What's up? You niggas want to talk boxing? What's the business? What Tank coming back at? 35 or 40? Brother. Come on, Coach Calvin. Keep on preaching the Holy Ghost to these niggas, man.
The day, somebody gonna get hurt, you know? So it gotta make dollar sense, and I always speaks about it. If it ain't making dollar sense, it ain't making no sense, you know?
I always tell Shakur this, the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
I always tell Shakur this, the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
I always tell Shakur this, the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting in a chair right now. He's calling the shots, but will his team take the money? That's what it's really about.
Yes, sir. And so y'all say y'all sending them something? Y'all getting something?
We're gonna again. We gotta find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. I ain't even gonna tell you. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
We gotta find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. I ain't even gonna tell you. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
Oh, there are a bunch of good. I mean, it's Tank's a big fight, period. So there's gonna be
it's some good wins. I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
they scared. Nobody's scared of nobody in this game. Let's get that straight. The fighter's gonna fight. We have to save the fighters from killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you sit there and look at certain things, you need two fighters to engage. Shakur already sit there and say, I'm gonna fight my fight. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to crack that goddamn safe. You with me?
Yes, sir.
I'm not even worried about that. And Shakur know that. I'm not worrying about that because the fight gonna happen one day. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta happen on the moolah series. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
So you understand
yes,
business.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there and look at it, right, you know, they're gonna sit there and say, okay, it's gonna cost us this much for the show. Where we gonna put it at? And the fighter asking for this, and Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
He ain't taking no pay cut. And we go from there. But then if we give you an offer that makes sense to make the fight happen, they go, oh no, that's not enough. Woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You know?
That makes that makes sense, man. That makes sense, man. So
the moolah series. You get what I'm saying?
You set me free. I set you free. I set you free. I set you free. You set me free. I set you free. I set you free. You set me free. I set you free. I set you free. You set me. I set you free. You set me free. I set you free. I set you free. I set you free. I set you. You set me free. I set you free. I set you free. You set me free. You set me free. I set you free. You cancel me. That you set me free. I set you free. You cancel me. That just can't be because I told you I was miserable. I ain't wanna do this no more. Did too much time in that federal penitentiary to come home being able to this woman that was foolish. Tell me sorry. I ain't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm a mind though. Yeah, I fall weak. Big booty bitches make my brain go. That don't mean that I don't love you. I remember I had to take you to the shower. You was bleeding on my leg though. I washed your back, I washed your crack, I washed your pussy hoe. I picked you up, I tried you.
Leonard Ellaby, Al Heyman all participate as a team as the Big Block. Bob Arum is the Big Block. Wondering why guys like promoters like Eddie Hearn can't get the fights.
because that's what, the big block is affected the most. The people they don't like. If you disrespect, you get no check. Remember who said that? My favorite guy, Leonard Ellerby. He don't like when people disrespect you. Oh, you can't talk no shit no more in box. You better not say you want to fight Tank. Who the fuck is you, nigga? Who the fuck is you, nigga? You better get who the fuck let this nigga in the door, man? He smell like burgers and shit. Yeah, man, get this motherfucker out the fuck. Hey, yo, get this nigga out the. You fired. Come here, nigga. Come here. Come here. Come here, nigga. I said, put your face right here. Come on. I ain't gonna do nothing to you, man. Just put your face. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Get your dog ass up out of here for letting this poo put up in here. Talking about fighting some fucking Tank Davis. Who the fuck is you? I don't know. Who the fuck you think you is? Ron O'Neal or somebody? Said I call you mother lovers when I choose to. Now Tank said he's going to let you guys know when he wants to fight. All right, next question, man. Sick of these mother lovers. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Little Elby. How come Tank was in Paris so long and he said he got the best team in boxing, but his team must have been on vacation too? What you got to say about that? You said what? You say the best team in boxing was on vacation too. Hey man, who is this guy? I like this guy. Hey man, come on stage with me, man. Hey, you said some real shit, because guys, we need vacations now. Come on, brother. Hey man, where you work at, brother? Oh man, I work at. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. Get him out of here, man. Asking these dumbass questions. Now I'm sick of this shit. Tank Davis petitioned the judge to go to Paris. And he went there to broaden his, following, okay? And coach the people to give back to his country. He's the face of boxing. So as far as sending a contract to anybody at that time, you knew that was non-negotiable. That was our time, okay? And all business will be handled later. And once he came back from the Olympics, people were already occupied. I'm not saying any names, but people were already occupied. All right, man, next question, man. Somebody ask some real questions in here, because I'm sick of this shit. I mean, Tank is the face of boxing, okay? There's nothing you can do about it, all right? He doesn't have to tell you, okay, yes, the fight is in November, okay? 3 days before the fight, he can tell you who he's fighting. And what you're going to do, you're going to hurry up, and you're going to buy the fight. You're going to hurry up, and you're going to buy the fight. That's just that's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. It's Tank Davis. And that's why I left Floyd Mayweather and joined teams with Gervonta. Okay? All right, now, next question. I'm sick of this shit. Oh, yeah, Mr. Little Ellerby, we over here from the delegation wanted to ask you about the great Tank Davis. Oh, I like this brother right here. Yes, we love Tank Davis with all our heart and all our soul. We pray for him. We pray for the good brother Tank Davis every day and every single night. Oh, yeah, amen. I like this brother right here. But we want to know from the great delegation, when is Tank Davis going to stop fighting these B-class fighters? You're a good little brother. You're a good little brother. I mean, you say B-level fighters, okay. I know you're from the delegation, the great delegation. Matter of fact, I'm going to donate to your cause. Oh, yes, I is. Yes, I is. I like the great delegation, and y'all do good things for the community. You help Sister Sarah walk across the street with the groceries the other time in the car about to hit her, and you help the good brother out with his rent when he came home from the penitentiary. And you do things with the children, and you donate to the Rise podcast, and you also, I seen you donate to the Up and Gym. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do. Come on up here. Hey, somebody come on up here. All right, yeah. Ooh, you got look. You old there. How old you is, sir? Oh well, I'm just turning 73. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old you is, nigga. Tank don't fight no goddamn lower competition. Tank fight champions. He take olds, nigga. Get this nigga up out of here. Get your dog ass up out of here. Give a fuck about no great delegation, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Let me calm down, get my nose back right. Give me a drink. Go give me a drink. Hurry up, go give me a goddamn drink. Mouth dry. Hey, baby. Give me a Band-Aid for my hand. Mm-hmm. I think the interview's going good. I apologize. You know, you got a lot of unruly people in here that don't know how to act and don't know how to conduct themselves in a place of business. But that's okay. You know, we're here for Tank. Nobody else is going to ruin this party. I don't care who you are. Hey, I got a question. Who was that? It's me in the back. In the back? I can't see that good. Give me glasses. Who is you? What's your name, boy? Speak up. Put some bass in your chest. My name, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson? I ain't no motherfucking. Come here. I want to talk to you. Did you let a nigga named Shakur Stevenson in there? Oh, he said he wanted me. Shut the fuck up. You fired, nigga. Hey, get this big country ass nigga. I don't give a fuck if you're 300 pounds, nigga. Get up out of here. Get this nigga up out of here. What you want, nigga? I just want to know. I don't give a fuck about Cordina. If y'all saying something right now, I sign a contract and I fight Tank in November. See, that's type shit. All my security come over here right now. Mm-hmm. How many of y'all left? 3 of y'all niggas? Come here. I gone on. That's for letting that black Puerto Rican motherfucker up in here. Now I done told y'all behind closed doors not to let that black Puerto Rican, and don't say his name no more. I told you I don't want to hear Shakur. I don't want to hear that. Say the black Puerto Rican motherfucker trying to get in the building. And you already know my answer now. Now you got this nigga talking about some, he won't fight Cordina. And he'll if we send him a fucking contract, he'll fight me on the heart. And you ain't never gonna fight no goddamn shit. You ain't never gonna fight no goddamn Tank, nigga. You hear me? Now, I done talked to you behind closed door. You're pissing me off. See, you're making it hard for me to pray for you at night, brother. You're making it hard for me to pray for you, Black Puerto Rican. I told you a long time ago, and Coach Calvin also told. He said, "Man, just take it easy. You're gonna get fight. You're gonna get fight. Just keep on winning and build your stock up. Come back, Mr. Bargaining chip." But no, Lomachenko want to drop out, and now you want to jump the line. But you know it was 2025. You know it was 2026, I meant. All you had to do was wait for 2027 and we would have been good. You ain't got no patience for 2028. I don't, you know, that's why the fight might not never happen. See, you piss me off. If you disrespect, you get no check. Now I told y'all I'm sick of this shit. Now I ain't gonna slap you because I shoot you. Your hands, you're very good with your hand, and I shoot you. I blow you down. I blow the whole top off your motherfucking curly head, nigga. Now don't you never come back in an interview and embarrass me like that. Now everybody in here, sit back, and on the count of 3, I got my brother over here. He from the Nassau, what you call it, Nassau? Yes, Nassau. He gonna give a little speech to you, and the interview is over. All right, go on, take it over, right? Yes, this is Bob Henfort. I'm from Nassau. I just want you guys to look at this silver probe right here. And on the count of 3, say cheese, please. 1, 2, 3. Cheese, please. Motherfucker put a goddamn Men in Black thing. Nobody remember nothing. Yeah, man, them niggas, man, I don't know what the fuck going on, man. But I know a lot of people blame Floyd. All because not just he might be putting shit in the game because of the way he put shit in the game in his career. Yeah, he came out pretty boy, whipped some ass, kicked some ass, got Oscar De La Hoya up out of there, took over the game. Once he took over the game, this is what these young niggas are following now. That pattern, not the pretty boy pattern, and that's the pattern that we like to see. But since we can't see that, we look for little bitty, itty bitty motherfuckers to knock mother lovers out. That satisfies our bloodthirst. Still got the old school niggas that want to see the good boxing matches, the great IQ, the great, you know, chess matches. We don't care if it's not a knockout. We love them. I love knockouts, nigga. I like to see niggas get hurt back and forth though. I like to see adversity. I like to see my guy go in there and not have a good day, but still come out on top some type of way. You niggas don't want to see that shit. That's cool. I do. I want to see Shakur in some trouble. I want to see Tank in some trouble. I already seen Devin in some trouble. I seen how he read. I've been seeing Devin in trouble when he fought Lenard already. So I just want to see these guys in trouble. You niggas don't want to see your favorite boxer in trouble. You call it hate. But you cool with wearing the Mexican colors and going out there and making these Mexicans hate you just to see you lose. You want them motherfuckers that want you to lose, nigga. You don't want no niggas that want you to lose. Nigga Brian Norman Jr. That fight don't make sense. I told y'all that fight didn't make no fucking sense, didn't I? I say, no, nigga, Coach Calvin say, nigga, black on black fights don't sell. I say, no, nigga, Coach Calvin say black on black fights don't sell, remember? Black on black fight, nigga. Floyd Mayweather said black on black fights don't sell. That's Floyd Mayweather's pattern. Where you think motherfucking Coach Calvin got that country ass shit from? Because Coach Calvin love black on black fights, nigga. Coach Calvin is a nigga, so he know what it is. But he also definitely know what it is when it comes to the money, nigga.
I got you. Yeah. You look good? Sure. 10-4 simple back though. We got a drug dealer on the block.
Yeah, man, it's some old school ish. I just want y'all to know that, man. I'll be going back a year at a time, man, playing my videos, man. You say you missed them days, old ass live stream. I'm telling you, G. Like my timestamps really is prolific, hoodie. You feel me? And nigga, you attest to that because you've been around this mother lover since this age whistling. You know what I'm talking about? Probably day 2, but man, you know you came on that trolling me. But yeah, you know what time it is, homie. There ain't nothing I said changed, homie. Ain't nothing changed. Nigga gotta prove me wrong. You gotta prove me wrong, Joe. You know? And you know what's wrong with them days coming back? Like, you know, I think Shakur, like I told you, Hoodie, I think this nigga need a stoppage next, and I think he can get it at 35. He should have stopped T.O., you know that, right? And this niggas doing this Care Bear shit, sparing niggas and shit, you know, I don't like that. What it is, what it is. Hold up, where my other one at? Nigga, I had all these videos lined up, and I just kept watching more and more videos. Man, oh, here it go. Put that Wally Moses game on y'all ass, man. Wally. Niggas ain't ready for the Wally story, nigga. Put that Wally on.
Kobe and Jordan. By the way, you posted a picture that you were talking to Floyd on FaceTime.
Sure. I talked to him after the fight.
Yeah.
That picture was at the fight.
Yeah. So what was this is it right here, right?
Yep.
Kobe and Jordan. By the way, who's Kobe, who's Jordan in the pic? Just said
I'm Kobe, he's
okay,
Jordan.
I just want to make sure.
I don't want to that's the thing. People want me to say like, oh, I'm better than Floyd, and like, bro, I watched this man entire career. I watched every fight that he done had. So I don't. I'm good with whatever y'all say. Even comparing me to somebody that great.
Sure.
It's amazing for me.
So what did he say about the fight?
Yo, Floyd kind of like, he called me, he's like, yo, good job. You did good. You did real good. But it's some little things we're gonna work on. We're gonna tighten up on these little things. And he told me he wanna get in the gym with me, so we're gonna make it happen.
So when you say we, that means he's gonna work with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you go out there or will he come to you?
I will go to him.
Okay. This is great. What about him promoting you?
I would love to work with Floyd. It just got to be the right situation.
Sure.
If he has the TV and everything that's surrounding, I would love to get in a situation with Floyd. Clarissa, you seen her front row loud all night, and I appreciate her so much. Even Terrence screaming at me all night. That dude
is he? You hear his voice?
Yeah, he's my I wish Bud Crawford was my coach.
For real?
Like, I really wish he was my coach, because like I could hear him and he's screaming at me like he on top, like, yo, you gotta do it. Like, it's the sense of urgency with Bud too that I love too. So
that's crazy because he's not in your corner, but you could still hear him. He's like
I
another
can hear
corner
him every step of the way.
Wow.
I appreciate
throughout
him
the
so
fight.
much. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
One of the big topics going into the fight, and I'm curious about after the fight, is your promotional future. That was your last fight with Matchroom.
Yep.
Do you think you'll stay with them?
I don't know what the future holds. I can't.
Change the pocket, change the center of the ring. I know he's trying to survive to make it easy. So look, don't leave out of that and go to your left, okay? And look, if we go around and get around that corner, hit him in the corner. We got water, don't worry about it. Okay? So look, keep using your best. Start hooking him off the jab, start using the hook. He's ready to go. He go.
And maybe Shakur heard what we said as he makes his way to the corner and say like he's running.
Look, okay, look. Can we attack this guy one round? I know. But listen. So look.
Trey said go to the right.
Right.
He said go to the left.
I know. Okay, so he only gonna go to his right a short bit. Okay. But now, when he start going away, start hitting him with that banana when he's trying to get around it, and the ribs and then the hip. All right. Don't throw it to the head. Throw it at the ribs. I'm ready to come with the hook when he go. Like when he go around the corner, throw the hip and bring the hook. Let him run into the hook.
Too good. Too offense. I quit boxing.
Too offense. I quit boxing.
I heard you, Shakur. Shut up.
Too good. Too offense. I quit boxing.
If you use your jab, you'll knock this motherfucker out.
What he said right there? If you use your jab, you'll get this nigga out. We've been telling you, Shakur, it's your jab. The same jab they say they making fun of you now. The same jab in the Edwin De Los Santos fight. That's all you had to win a fight with. We've been seeing that shit, G. But what you say, if you can't get Artem out of there, you gonna quit boxing, you swear to God. That's why you can't get mad at people for calling you Shakur. You hard-headed, you godlike, complexed it, and you didn't listen to your grandfather. That's it.
Brothers, but listen, stop standing straight up, okay? And stop there and sit a little bit and give them some swag in there. Okay? Go to your swag temple, all right? Dominate.
Want to put their name on the map, give the best effort they can, walk out of there with a win. But right now, it's been a dominant performance for the first 10 rounds for the champ.
We can't take no chances on that shit. If you stop him, if you keep the pressure on him, he'll be ready to break. But you think he keep punching more, he keep punching. Stop saying I'll punch you though. It don't matter, man. That shit, we don't know how that shit looks to them bitches. I'm saying, no, I want you to beat this motherfucker ass. Alright, just hey, I want you to no, put the punch output up, man. He's not doing shit. Okay, but stop standing straight up, get a little bit low. I'm not talking about that. Just sit down and get a little bit more leverage.
He looks so fresh that he's talking back to his trainer. He's talking back and forth. But in these type of fights, by the 11th round, you're so tired that you can't even talk. You just taking your time, trying to get as much rest as you can.
Disrespectful.
Anything dramatic in these next 3 minutes?
I can tell you
Triple your jab to get
You said banana, what you do?
Oh, he get one lick, but your brother sister bro just missed. But keep going at his chest this time. The brother hit the sister, man. Throw it at his chest. We know we don't want to get knocked out. So listen. Right. So look. Start doubling and tripling the jab. How you slide in on the gut, start sliding on the angle on the chest. Alright? Okay? And start flicking up. So this is the last round. And we gonna get that motherfucker out of here. Go have fun. I know you want to knock him out. Don't worry about that. Give me a hard shot. Dominate this round. That's all I need.
And some of the fans here headed for an early exit in the last.
We're going to go to the scorecards for the second straight Shakur Stevenson fight. And I know he's disappointed because I know he wanted the stoppage, I know he wanted the knockout, but still a dominant performance.
As a fighter, fighting your whole time, you want to give up a knockout. But one thing that is appreciated is when you try. If you try to give the fans what they want, the fans will enjoy it. The fans will thank you for that.
They run like that, you just got to beat their ass up.
45 pounds. He is a 3-division world champion, winning his first title at 126, 130, and 35. There's his fiance Lyric and his daughter Leilani and his mom.
Like I said, I want to fight the best fighters in boxing. That's how you're going to get to see the best version of me when you put.
What you think about this situation, man? How you think you should handle this situation? You know, I've been hearing a lot of disrespect towards Wiley for the whole fight, man. You know, not listening to your corner or get you beat. You know, these ways I feel like Shakur can be beaten because he's a hothead. He has a godlike image inside of his mind. He does not want to listen even to his trainer. He'd rather have Terrence Crawford as his trainer. It's all about the mindset, man. You know, the mental. If you go into a fight with Gervonta Tank open for you.
When the time came and we can do it, I'm not going to freeze you out and not provide no payday. Didn't I tell you that?
That's a bet. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. We got to go take care of this business.
When I told you, I said, listen, it's going to be probably where I have a choice. My son has a choice to give you a payday and make it happen, and I'm not going to freeze you out. Didn't I say that?
I don't like how that sound though, but I hear you.
You're being froze out. Wait. You're being froze out. You got on here now.
Yeah, you being froze out, G. You know, that nigga wanted to make sure he
ain't gonna be back till July, so definitely gotta wait all the way.
humiliated your ass, nigga. Shout out to Frequency. Yeah, that nigga wanted to make sure he humiliated you, buddy. But nigga, back to what I was saying about this Raymond Muratalia fight, man. You know, it's gonna be a stoppage if you ask me. I'm sorry. You know.
An anger to him too.
That's what blood does.
That is it.
See Shakur closing in on Jamel Herring. The blood excited him. He sees weakness in his opponent, and Jamel Herring isn't responding. So Shakur did what he was supposed to do. Pour it on. That's what you're trained to do. And this is what everybody asked for in his last fight. So he gave the fans and the media and everybody who had something to say and something to write what they wanted. Are you not entertained tonight by the young fighter Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, and I remember when he said he was a 135-pound fighter. And I hear a lot of people not giving him credit for daring to be great and going up to 140 and beating Teofimo Lopez with a jab. You know, that's spectacular. That's phenomenal. Best defense in boxing. I think way better than Devin Haney. I've never seen him in adversity. And Raymond Muratalia is a good competition and a great belt to go snatch at 135 to solidify that he is a 135-pound fighter. Trying to fight at 147. That's great. And I think he's daring to be great with or without a rehydration clause, Devin. You know, these guys are sad and blue all over YouTube about what you're doing and all the options that you have. You know, it ain't like you wouldn't take 152 to fight somebody that you got on your list, but you don't even have a list. And they putting your name on the list like you supposed to be pressing for the fight. And you're a 135-pound fighter. That's a shame. That's terrible. That's Charles Barkley terrible. And you see what happened to Raymond Muratalia when he fought Humberto Guilando. However you pronounce his name. Excuse me. The looping shots will definitely land by Shakur. Yeah, if you fight Raymond, the loops, you're going to get caught with the loops, Raymond. You know, Shakur, he'll loop you to death, especially when you put your high guard up. You know, you fight straight up and down Raymond Muratalia like the lowercase letter I. And you let Humberto drop you early. You came back and did your thing, but that's Humberto. And shout out to Andy Cruz. You know, the Afro-Latinos don't care really too much about losses like the Mexicans and the Europeans. Don't too much care about taking a loss. You know, you can bounce back and get a championship fight like Loma. But not you fellas. So Andy did good, if you ask me. You know, everybody know he don't have any kind of pop on his punches, but you did switch from southpaw to orthodox just to black each eye, I think, on purpose. Targeting that eye with each jab from southpaw to orthodox, effortlessly, embarrassingly, to me that is. You know, everybody got different opinions on these fights, man. Some people see things differently. Some people don't even see certain things as disrespect nowadays. Some people like to do pranks and think that's okay. If I do a prank on you, you're not supposed to lose your temper. You're supposed to be new school state of mind because you're living in a new school world, fella. Well, I'm glad Shakur Stevenson is trying to at least, you know, stick to the script like I wanted him to do in the first place. 35-40, 35-40, 35-35, 35-40. Snatch a belt here, snatch a belt there, snatch a belt here. Oops, I'll go to 47 for the bag now. I'll go way up there to 47 for the bag because I'm a 135-pound fighter. and I'm daring to be great, right? You won't compare me to, like, I used to hear videos when people was like, man, why is you comparing Shakur Stevenson to Floyd? Why you bringing up Floyd? And now all of a sudden, you will never be Floyd. And you just heard him on the video saying, you know, I'm Kobe and he's Jordan. Like, if y'all want him to be better, that's what he is. He better than me. But in this era, none of these guys can beat me. It's the business. And if you're a weight bully and you call yourself Debo, which was playing the role of a bully, I'm pretty sure either one or two things are possibilities in your life. You are a victim of being abused by bullies when you were younger, or you were a bully and still are a bully, or used to be getting bullied and now you have firearm and want to be bullied now. All goes to be said, like when you see Devin Haney and his family jumping people. That's funny to you fellas, but you guys do not want to get jumped. Probably have been jumped before and did not like it. Drug, beat up very bad, and now you like it. The all good just a week ago motto is going around rampant in boxing now. Because you know me, I don't like the moves that Shakur was pulling trying to act like Tank Davis, because that was the reason I stopped fucking with Tank Davis. So now that you doing moves like Tank Davis, it's got me looking at you side eye as you copying moves that I did not like. And now that you talking about going back and popping for a belt, like me personally, I understood what you was doing, but it just disgusted me. You understand what I'm saying? It disgusts me, you know, to see that type of behavior, even with your brother, your so-called brother. But I understand the play. Whether I'm right or wrong, I feel like I understand what the play is. And you'll never admit it, just like you said, Teofimo's not racist. There's no way you can believe that unless you really don't give a fuck, or I don't know, you're blind, you're lame, or something. And if he's not racist, why would you ever use the black man and the black woman's pain for profit? That's worse. That's the devil. You know, and racism is the product of the devil. So you're worse than the racist. If that's the case, Shakur, that's what he is. And you felt sorry for him after the fight, as you said. And you probably felt sorry for him during the fight, as you did not stop him. And I felt like you could have pressed the gas. But nope, just like your big brother in the Canelo fight, did not press the gas until very, very late, like very at the end of the fight, when I felt like you could have stopped Canelo. Well, if you would have did that in around 10, 11, or 12, well, around 10, what I was asking you to do, you could have stopped Canelo if you asked me. But nope, you were playing it safe. You know, and I don't think guys like Jerron Business would play it safe. I think he'll try to go for the stoppage. And that's why this guy is exciting. And nobody cares about him not having a belt, right? Until it's time for having a belt, right? Like, that's not a good fight because he doesn't have a belt, right? But he's on your list. And you should not disrespect a man by putting his name on a list. And when you give up the gaslight excuses about, oh, I asked him to fight at one weight class, 147. You don't talk about the two weight classes that you could have fought Boots at, 54 or 52. Two options to one is always a negotiation on my side, more than your side, sir. Especially when you knew and you know that I've been at 147 pounds for how long? And you waited right at the last minute, boy. When you heard me say I think I need to go to 54 after the fight, and then here I go at 54, and you want me to come back to 47. Slickster you are. I say no, what about 52? You say no negotiation. You don't do no good business. And you dare to put people's names on list. Boots had no idea that you would want to fight him, I promise you, because you came from 135 and did a Regis fight at 140, got beat up by Ryan Garcia at 140, and he was 144. Y'all mad at Shakur for trying to fight Ryan Garcia at 144. But anywho, you come back in a Plato fight and everybody laughed at you because they say you got the PTSD. Not funny to me because that's serious, but it did get said. And here we go with Brian Norman Jr., a fighter that ducked Boots, if you asked me. And everybody heard Jaron Ennis after his stoppage when they asked him about Brian Norman Jr. post-fight. He said out of his own mouth, I don't know why y'all keep asking about Brian Norman Jr. because he's trash. He said he's not even that good. Hashtag trash. To me, that is. Well, he said he's not even that good. And y'all said he was hating, even though he stopped him in sparring with the big boxing gloves to the body. And his father said, you're going to need more rounds with my son. I know that's right. So when I see Devin fight him, I'm pretty sure that Boots was like, look at this nigga. Look at you. I gave you 1 strike, 2 strike, $1.7 million strike. Face ass nigga. But Turkey did not answer your prayer, did he? He wasn't fucking with you or me at that time. It was just me and you went and fought on the lady undercard and got rocked by Quebec. Oh man, what happened in your locker room where you got a Japanese fighter with a script already ready to read to you and you answer him like you're scripted? Get a fight in Japan where it's legal to wrap your hands, as you admitted to me, and get a spectacular knockout. A knockout that was good enough to impress all the casuals, including the biggest casual in boxing, Turkey Al-Ashiki. He has the billions to pay the boxers, and he liked what he seen. And he chose you to fight the dream because you put somebody to sleep viciously. And that's all, folks. And, now look what you did. Now look at you. Fiddly boop, boop, bing. And I'm pretty sure that after Teofimo took his ass whooping, he's willing to fight anybody to get another fight. Brian Norman Jr., you should be careful with Teofimo Lopez because I feel like Teo can beat you. You don't take your head off the center line after throwing your power shots. And Teo can dominate you because of his footwork and speed. You don't have distance control like Shakur. You take punches for a living. You're a brute. And Teo can dance around you. and you'll lunge and T.O. can counter you easily. And everybody will bet their money on you because they thought you were going to knock Devin out. But it all goes back to that list. You know, I respected Devin when he went to 47. It's like, okay, you can dominate that. You know, I seen that list, but I saw Boo's name on your list, Devin. And you know me, I said, okay, I can see him fighting Boots maybe at 60 when these boys, you know, get bigger and, you know, a couple more fights down the line. You know, I ain't had no idea you was going up there to sneak past that man to fight Xander. I didn't know you was trying your hand up there at 54 without talking to Boots. You know, I thought Xander was occupied, but, you know, at this time, I think Jerron Boots Ennis is still available, brother. And anybody that calls him, I'm pretty sure he'll answer right now. And that man's name has not been erased from your list after that 147 incident. Just like Javante Tank Davis is still on your list. You're not going to erase his name. I'm pretty sure you'll give him a rehydration clause if he asks for it, because he's A-side. Over you all day. And you get people to dispute that, but hey, man, this man ain't even boxing. And he's the topic of discussion because they say he got a fight coming up. And everybody won't watch that fight. And, you know, if he does well, what you gonna do? Here come the face of boxing again. You know, can generate top dollars. You guys gonna start saying, I've been told Shakur, man, you should cap. You know, and now you just giving people ammunition. Like, you should never say you're not gonna fuck with nobody or fight nobody. You know, I told you to leave that man, you know, alone as far as like pursuing him. I never told you to stop saying you're gonna fight him, man. You know, you would never stop. You said you was gonna get off Twitter. You said, fuck Twitter, I'm tired of this internet shit. You a lie. You said you was gonna retire. You said it's over with. These niggas don't want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna retire. This shit is whack. You're not gonna retire. You made arguments back and forth with your grandfather in the Artem fight because you wanted to stop it so bad. You know, and you felt like he was an amateur, but he's not an amateur. He was an Olympian like you. And you're very disrespectful, man. And, you know, I just think that you can't be beat, but at the same time, you can be because of your temperament and your mind and the fact that you got like a godlike complex, you know, and somebody can take advantage of you if you're hurting them. And you like to admire your work, and someone can play possum on you. You know, you can hurt them, and then they're like, oh, okay, every time you get off that 1, 2, 3, he sit back and say, ooh, you like that? I seen you do it in maybe all of your fights. You admire your work. You know, it's not, matter of fact, it's not been one fight where I ain't seen Shakur Stevenson admire his work. And maybe that's what you were doing in the T.O. fight, admiring your work, because you could have stopped him. And you're so safe that there's nothing wrong with that, but you want the stardom. Like, if you were just a fighter that wanted all the belts, nobody could have nothing to say about you. But you want the face of boxing status, and, you know, it's a new generation. You see, and you got to cater to the casuals. Casuals got video game state of minds, and they want knockout, knockout, knockout. Knockout boxing needs a man. He can't do it and no one can. You know what I'm saying? So that's what these guys want. That's what you got to give. You got to give them what they want when they want it and how they want it. And every doggone time they feel they need it, man. That's just how the game goes when you're dealing with casuals. people that respect boxing know that what that nigga do in the ring is superior skill set at its finest, man. You understand me? And nobody, I don't feel like, even, you know, you guys generate boogeymans out of nowhere like Oshaki. Like, he's a real boogeyman, man. He's supposed to prove himself, like I told Shakur to prove himself when he first came to 35, remember? Because he was trying to jump the line and fight Tank. And at that time, we were trying to see about the 4 Kings, and I thought I wanted to see Devin and Tank first because he was there before you. And I knew he was making that weight all that time, struggling to make that weight, trying to hold on to see possibly fight Tank or either Teofimo. And them, both of them guys, to me, was ducking Devin Haney as well as Shakur. And, you know, them guys was trying to, you know, keep winning and not losing because black boxers really cannot afford to lose. You hear me? And I just want y'all to understand that. And if you don't understand why, man, it's probably because you don't either want to know why or you probably just don't care. It's one or the other. You know, but ignorance is bliss. You know, but hey, man, I got a little song I be wanting to play for you fellas sometime. Let me roll this Abdullah Mason song out second. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta put my diss track on because you know I had a special request the other night and I couldn't find it. Run it, select. Let's go.
Knockout boxing, he's a man.
Hey.
He can't do it in no one.
You like Buddy Fuck. Oh yeah.
Knockout boxing, he's a man.
Hey.
He can't do it in no one can. No one can.
Let's go.
Knockout boxing, he's a man.
Yeah.
He can't do it in no one can. No one can.
Sometimes you got to do your dirt and get your 45. Sometimes you got to do your dirt and get on YouTube Live. Sometimes you got to do your dirt, but then you tell a lie. You get on YouTube and you treat these bosses like a hot. You super sweet and then they treat you like a prostitute. Fact none, drop a bomb, nigga. Yeah, I won't forget about my super chat. I asked for all my money back, you would not give it back. You just a dirty rat and you're not from the fucking rat. No. You're just like Devin Haney, but you make fun of Haney. You from the suburbs, nigga, and you not from the city. Here, kitty, 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 can you really shitty? Hang with South Nuts TV, can you suck his titty? Itty, bitty, brain, and you think you smart. Make your pussy fart when I get into your heart. You block me and blue blood and many others. You rubber lover, you born like a sword, not a fucking brother. And don't forget about KQKC, that's my homie, but you ain't right, G. Shots of fire, knockout boxing lady 16 tired. You told the world that you don't come to my channel because I'm not a big YouTube channel. Sounds like a groupie if you ask me. You only go to the big YouTube channels, G. You only go to the big YouTube channels, G. Fish Creek.
Nah. Hey. Part twice. Abdullah, can you?
It was 3:15 and I went to the house cause I knew that the fight was coming. I gotta get me some popcorn over at vodka. Gotta go eat me something. Gotta drink my drinking, bank my banking. Gotta go watch this fight.
That's right.
Got the whole 135 pounds on notice. Abdullah, oh so right.
That's right.
Abdullah Mason, he's that guy. I'm not lying. Please stop crying. Grab them straps and get them belts and hit these guys and They say help me get that back, 'cause turkey's watching, turkey's watching, turkey's clocking, turkey got the money for the niggas and deep in the corner. He gon' hit you, knock you out. Better than Shakur, don't say wow. I'm gon' watch up all his fights, 'cause he gon' be in them bright lights. And Tank this, he acts so crazy. Why he acting like that, baby? I can't do this, not no more, 'cause he don't want to fight and approaching. I'm getting mad 'cause I keep buying all these fights and he keep crying. I'm gon' get so mad one day, I'm gon' switch sides and turn my face. Abdullah Mason, he's our guy, he's our man. Don't you cry, don't you dare tell no lie. Got dropped 2 times, but that's alright. Abdullah Mason, please come save me. Tank Davis, he acting crazy. I need you on my line. Tell these niggas one more time, don't worry about Shakur Steven. He ain't even gon' be in this division. When you see me, you gon' need me. Please believe me. Got to love, please can you save me? Tank Davis, he acting crazy. Have to love, please can you save me? Tank Davis, he acting crazy. He acting crazy.
Oh shit.
Abdullah, can you save me? Abdullah, can you save me? Tank Davis acting crazy. He acting crazy.
Acting crazy around here, man. What we gonna do with Tank, man? Man, we need you, Tank. If we can't get you, boy, we got Abdullah in the cut. You know, we got to protect Abdullah, man. Y'all raise up a GoFundMe for Abdullah. Y'all raise a GoFundMe for Abdullah, man. You know, Shakur Stevenson on the way back to 35. Boo! Them young niggas scared. Hey, all the young niggas around that bitch shivering in their boots, my nigga at 135, like Shakur, a old nigga or something. But he the big homie now. He the big bro. You know that, right? Shakur only big bro is Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But he big bro to everybody else in boxing, bro. You know, and that's gonna be scary to see Shakur Stevenson back at 135. What you think about that? I think so, because we see what he did at 40, brother. You know, that was magnificent, right? Yes, it was, man. Everybody like to, you know, come with their little gaslight little scenarios and shit about that shit. But that shit was magnificent. 2 Cent, come on now. You know what I'm talking about? 2 Cent round of applause. I told 2 Cent, yeah, I took that. You know what I'm saying? I be using the round of applause on my show. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Now, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I took something. You know what I'm saying? I took that. You know what I'm talking about? And she didn't understand what I was saying, I guess, because, you know, you from down south, 2 Cent, you know what it means when a nigga say he took something. Can I get a round of applause? You know what I'm talking about? Nigga be taking shit, man. You don't steal shit. Nigga don't do no stealing. That's cowardly, you know. You know, you in somebody's face, you like, man, give me that shit, nigga. Hey man, my mama bought me. That's what y'all like, right? That Debo shit, right? There you go. I did my Debo shit. I took that. Can I give myself a round of applause? Because you know what? I was upset with you that day I came on your show, because I heard you get what's her name, Juke a round of applause. She came on. And then, you know, your boy came on that show. And then, you know, when I came on your little panel, oh, what's up, Real Explosion? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Inside, I was like, I was mad, and you know, like I sounded like a white man. You know what I'm saying? Without the final ending, man. But you know, gunshot. When I little baby, man used to crawl on me knees. When I'm a big man, I'm gonna walk on me feet. And any fool try contest me, you know, them musket defeat, you know, them sound boy. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that to me. But yeah, Shakur on the way back to 35, man. That would be dope. Like I asked you guys to, you know, the next opponent for him. You know, I've been knew about the Raymond Mutataya situation because, you know, he tried to make $100,000 bet to Robert. And he started screaming like a hostage. You know what I'm saying? Robert, please. Shut up, bitch. I got your bitch. Where that motherfucking money at, nigga? I told you I was gonna get you. Now what is you gonna do about it? I'm on FaceTime Live, nigga. I got your bitch, nigga. Never mind. Look at, let me stop playing with y'all boys, man. Them boys up there doing real gangster moves though, G. Because like break the fight down. Niggas don't want to break down the fight. Like you seen what Andy was doing, and people are debating whether he won or lost. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not like when you want somebody to fight somebody like O'Shaquie Foster, you telling me like Tank don't even fight guys coming off losses, right? You know, you telling me you want me to fight somebody that the judges had to give a draw to on a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like Moses always be concerned about robberies. That's why his fights never close. You know what I'm saying? So if your fight never close, you never have to even be worried about a robbery. The fact that the shit was a robbery, the first fight, and then the second fight was a closer fight, was mind-boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? These common opponents, man, struggling. You know what I'm saying? With you and O'Shaquie, y'all battled it out 2 times. And, you know, it was lackluster to me. And you know, and the shit that you did to Cool Boy, you know, was expected to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it G. Cool Boy was never on my radar. Y'all even tried to hype him up in the Inoue fight, and I was telling you during that fight, like, nigga, I never really was too big on Cool Boy before the fight. I was like, you guys hyping him up because he's a nice Philly style boxer. And you guys doing the tribalism, but Inoue like that. And then they over there wrapping their hands the way they want to, legally. You know, then you got your trainer out here crying to high heavens about the hand wraps before the fight. I said, oh yeah, nigga, round 1, whether Inoue wrapped his hands properly or, you know, didn't wrap his hands like you guys want him to, man, you're going to be looking at his gloves as soon as the bell rings, whether his hands are wrapped properly or not. When I say properly, you know, just like I asked Brian Norman Sr. on Mill City, did you follow the JBC rules and wrap your hands properly? You know, and he said, yeah, whatever you want to say. It was legal. You know what I'm saying? That's how they wrap their hands over there. That's why they have a mortality rate over there in that boxing world that's high. And, you know, we keep tabs on those type of things. Like, it's a blood sport. You know, that's what we want to see, but damn, niggas don't want to admit that. So, you know, you got Shakur, man. You know, I wish he'll go get a fight in Japan and wrap his hands properly. You know, that might be your next move, G. Boy, you know, any type of fight at 135 will make you a higher value fighter if you go into a negotiation table with somebody at 147 pounds, right? Just doing a little 1 plus 1 is 2 type of math, not no trigonometry or no, you know, geometry or, you know, just basic mathematics, man. You understand me? So you don't want to believe it, man, but it's gonna come true pretty soon, man, because Like, what are these guys going to do even with Boots? Like, how long can he be inactive with nobody willing to fight him? And then if he has to fight a bum to stay active, will you guys criticize him? And go back to the fact that he fought Lima instead of Virgil Ortiz. Like saying that even not fighting Lima, like, okay, let's fight Virgil, like that was really going to go through or not, like looking at what they got going on. Looking at what they got going on, they looking like poker players to me. Like you niggas doing some cold bluff game type ish. It just looked like that, but it might not be. It's just to me. I don't put too much stock in Virgil Ortiz anyway. Them so-called flash knockdowns in your previous fights, man, I don't think were flash knockdowns. You know, and you go in there, man, with that high guard fucking with Boots Ennis, man, he gonna touch yourself. He gonna touch you up something real nice, man. You know, I just feel like that. You know, Lamont Roach, Joe, you know, y'all made fun of Pitbull Cruz, man, and I just don't like when y'all don't do the yin and the yang. Like, what if Pitbull was trying to get his breath back, and by doing that, he tried to use his back foot? Let's say he did that. Let's say he was tired, right? Like Pitbull go 12 rounds throwing all hooks and uppercuts, but let's say he was tired in the Lamont Roach fight, right? My thing is, why couldn't Lamont Roach, supposed to be a superior boxer, couldn't do nothing with a Pitbull Cruz on his back foot? You ain't never seen him on his back foot, and you know he's not efficient on his back foot, yet and still Lamont Roach couldn't do a fuck thing with Pitbull on his back foot. What happened? You say Shakur should definitely stay at 40. I think he clears 35 and better comp at 40. But why won't he go back and forth to 40 and 35 is the question. Why are you limiting Shakur Stevenson to one weight class? Like, why can't he do something that old boxers back in the days used to do? Like, keep belts in all divisions, go from division to division, snatching all the belts, you know, and keeping them and defending them bitches, man. Like, why can't he pick two divisions to grab all the belts from if guys actually want to fight him? Why can't he be somebody that accomplishes that in 26, 27? You understand me? So I can see him going back beating Mutataya. That's an easy fight if you ask me. I'm willing to take some bets. And then, you know, if somebody's available at 40 next, you know, you go pop a belt for 40, man, defend your belt at 40. And, you know, if somebody available at 35 after that, you go pop a belt for 35 or something like Abdullah. You know, I want to see the Shakur versus Abdullah fight. He has a belt, right? You know what I'm saying? So what's the business? That's all I'm saying, G. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. If it's boxing, you know, we're going to keep it boxing. He said he wanted the belts at first, then he said he wanted the money. You don't know what this dude wants. So, but if you're going to go to 35, you might as well get the belts because Tank ain't finna fight him at 35. For sure. You say I'm not limiting, I'm saying he's better than everyone at 35. They say Abdullah Mason better than Shakur. They say O'Shaquie Foster is the boogeyman. They say Raymond Mutataya will be a good fight, and Raymond Mutataya is somebody he's been trying to fight. You know, Raymond Mutataya is a good fighter, and he got heart, but I think Shakur washed him. But, you know, he's been trying to fight this man, you know. Robert, $100,000. Remember that there? There you go. Let me put this up.
He's in the gym. Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert says. Robert might join us. Shakur Stevenson is offered to bet $100,000. What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000.
What's wrong with it? It's like $4 million a fight. I don't have that money.
But he is a great fighter.
He is pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Nah, champ, this is, obviously you got something lined up, but I don't know what your plans are, because I know from what I understand, your last fight with Top Rank, I really don't know. I don't get into that business, but we would love that opportunity for sure. Yeah, but not 100,000. I don't have that. Maybe 100. Maybe 1,000. Not 100.
He said we'll make it happen.
All right, but we'll make it happen, champ. All right, take it easy.
Hold on, Shakur. Hold on. I'm gonna walk outside.
Well,
So Shakur Stevenson, he just offered to bet Pita and Robert. So you just offered to bet Pita and Robert $100K. Here's Raymond's dad, really quick, Shakur. So Shakur Stevenson, he offered Robert and Pita $100,000 when he fights your son.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna bet. I don't got that kind of money, bro. But we're willing to fight you. We want to fight the best.
I can't wait to make it happen.
Yeah, I want to fight the best, bro, and you are the best, bro. We want to fight you, bro.
Have you ever heard of a fighter willing to bet on himself $100K?
Bro, we don't have that kind of money, bro. You know? Yeah, let's do it. All right, champ. Take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy, man. We want to fight you, Shakur, because you're the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Raymond Mortar, your dad, man, and Raymond Mortar for wanting to step up to the plate. A lot of guys don't want to step up to the plate and do it. That take guts to fight Shakur, bro. I'm telling you, G. You can say he pillow-fisted or not, but it's hard to hit. Hard to fight somebody you can't touch, bro. Like, I be wanting to know what kind of fights you guys go through in your life, even through childhood. Like, were you the type of guys or girls that just went blow for blow, or did you used to lean back and the motherfuckers used to throw punches at you and try to dodge them? I ain't never really met somebody instinctively to just sit there and let a motherfucker take punches and yeah, come on, give me your best shot. No, if somebody even if they flinch, you jumping back trying to, just like if a fly trying to get on your food, man, you in your arms and shit, you try to get in your nose and all in your ear, you wiping. Hey, you're playing defense, man. And it's probably a lot of you guys, man, don't like that because you don't have the defensive skills to do what Shakur can do. You get in the gym and you try to emulate certain styles and it don't work for you. And you try to say, oh, that shit ain't nothing, but you know how hard it is to do things that Shakur do. You don't even care about the cardiovascular part of the game. He a 13, 15 round fighter. You know that, right? Year-round boxer, year-round stay in shape type of guy. Never out of shape. Lately, this man, like last year, this man got in the best shape of his life for January. You think about the Cepeda camp, the Cepeda fight. You think about the Terrence Crawford camp, the Colorado training camp, you think about the T.O. camp, and the T.O. fight, man. Man's in the best shape of his life, G. You said Shakur fight Mortar, that mean he fought number 2, something else Tank had never done. Hey, man, keep on building them up, man, and it's all going to make the boys mad, man. Don't make the fellas mad, man. The truth hurt, and you like hurting people, huh? Well, me too. Sorry. When is the last time Tank won a fight? Ain't about 2 years, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Been about 2 years now since he won, right? You ain't won in 2 years, bro. You haven't won a fight in about 2 years. 2 years, brother. Oh, it's too hot, baby. Yeah, y'all boys, man, y'all don't like to bring up the facts a lot in this boxing world, man. Y'all try to make it seem like y'all looking for reasons to make Shakur Stevenson into a chump like Blue Blood. You like basically calling this nigga like, you'll never be Shakur, you'll never be Marvin Hagler, you'll never be Floyd Mayweather. But at the same heartbeat, y'all be mad at people when they bring up Floyd Mayweather and compare him to Shakur. Like, why would y'all even do that in the first place? Like, this nigga is Shakur. It's a new age, a new school, and you old ass niggas, man, can't even adapt, bro. And you making yourself look like a stone cold hater, Blue. You know what I'm saying? You already Beijing that, my nigga. You need to chill out with that hate, Joe. For real, man. But you know, that shit get them paid though, for real, you think about it. So I can't even tell them to chill out with the hate. Cause you got niggas out there that breed and want that shit. Now he catering to the Tank fans. You see what I'm saying? Cause the Tank fans like to hear that shit, Joe. Yeah, Blue. You right. Hey, Rude Exposure. You hear that shit, Rude Exposure? You hear that shit what Blue said, nigga? He right, nigga. Give him a round of applause like 2 Cent, nigga. You right. You know what I'm saying? Tank fans love him. They loving on you right now, Blue. Yep, they loving on you. You was lonely over there. You was getting all the heat and flack from hating on Tank, and you just had to find a way to not hate it, not give Tank props, but get some of their fans over there and navigate and show a little like button or a little view button on yourself. You was lonely. You needed them views, man. You a view whore. You know what I'm saying? Clickbait mania. You know what I'm saying? Is you lonely? You know, you like to hear the love song. Is you sick with a broken heart? Can you help me? Cause I'm down and out, and I find that I've been scarred. I can't believe you left me, baby. Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you? Did I make you cry too hard? Is you angry? Is you mad at me? Dirty gang man gone too far. I can't believe I ran your way from me. Girl, I need you. I really need you. You've been gone away too long. I wanna squeeze you. I wanna hold you tight, even though that you did me wrong. I got your picture hanging on the wall, even though you want to suffer my call. I'm about to cry now, even though a man is supposed to cry. You got me feeling like it before you're about to die now. No. Is you lonely? You lonely. You want so much attention, man. That shit don't make no sense, G. They got to serenade that sucker around here, man. We trying to motherfucking blow up too, Joe. You say I just want the Tank versus Shakur fight before it's too late. A few tune Tank should be back in shape, man. Seems like Tank been avoiding that smoke. Seems like it. Sure. Man, you know what time it is, Mark. It's one, man. Coach Calvin already said it, man. I don't like that fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna let us do what we do. Like, what does that mean? And if you can't break that down, then, man, the education system failed all of us. But I don't think so in my behalf, because I paid attention in school when I did go to school, and I made good grades, you know, straight A's and B's all the way until I was studying it, straight up. And you don't stop learning until you die. And the people that refuse to learn are the dummies. Like, you can be illiterate right now. That don't mean you dumb. Because if you have the willingness to learn, you can learn how to read. And by you having a prolific mind, by now learning how to read and write, you can be smarter than the average person, because that's all you were missing. Just like Pitbull Cruz. When, you know, they say he couldn't jab, like guys like me say, oh, he ain't got no jab. You do now. You advocated, you know what I mean? You implemented a jab into your fights now. And Shakur, Coach Calvin told you all you had to do was get your bargaining chips up, remember? I remember, man.
What happens in that fight?
I stop him. All you gonna do is run.
I saw you posted it's Tank against everybody.
Yeah.
You like it that way?
Yeah. That's how you say all the bullshit. They say fuck everybody.
And worldwide, you fought in England. Is there any other country you'd love to fight at?
Everywhere. Besides, Saudi Arabia.
What if they pay you $200 million? And 2 Ferraris, 2 Lambos, sorry.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, right. Get out of here.
You know why? Because he tried to act like his guy was Devin.
Okay.
So they was down there sending me over there to lose.
Whoa.
They was down there sending me over there to lose. They was down there sending me over
You knock him out, though.
You know how it would go. You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now and later.
No.
Name that somebody know. Tank fought. No, wait. But no, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Tank, but no. Who he fought? Only person he fought was the Army.
Valdez, maybe.
Valdez had a name in the Spanish world, yes.
That's about it. That's it.
Yeah, he sparred Valdez 8 weeks before he fought him.
He sparred him 8 weeks before?
Majority of the guys that he do get in the ring, the guys he get in the ring with, he spars before he fight him. He already been in the ring with him.
Familiar with him. Let the truth be told.
We pay attention.
But he sparred with Tank.
And again.
Shut up, bro. Let me talk. I got this.
When Tank was going for his world title. Matter of fact, I keep telling you, we grew up together. Tank was in camp when he was getting ready to turn pro too.
Right.
We used to go to his gym too.
Right.
Y'all all know each other, man. That's wild. Y'all all know each other like that.
So that's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen, right?
No, that's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen. That's why I keep telling Shakur, stop there, yo, we good. The fight gonna happen. You know, I get it though. The other people on the other side, just keep doing what you're doing and build your statics up. Build your statics up where when you go to the table, I call them bargaining chips. You got some bargaining chips.
That's what that is. The bargaining chips, like fighting guys like Conor Benn, names like Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, to get the bag, because that's all it was. He was trying to fight Tank for the bag, right? That's why guys like Boo Boo get made fun of when they say payday. I know that. Yeah, you know that. Everybody know that. What's the business? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You broke ass niggas don't want no paydays or something? You want to stay broke? I know that's right.
Smart. At the end of the day, somebody gonna get hurt. At the end of the day, somebody gonna get hurt. So it got to make dollar sense, and I always speaks about it. If it ain't making dollar sense, it ain't making no sense.
I always tell Shakur this: the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
I always tell Shakur this: the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
I always tell Shakur this: the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting in the chair right now, calling the shots, but will his team take the money? That's what it's really about.
Yes, sir. And so y'all say y'all sending them something? Y'all getting something?
We're gonna again. We gotta find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
We gotta find the biggest fights too. And he's one of
What other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
Oh, there are a bunch of good. I mean, Tank's a big fight, period.
Yeah,
so there's gonna be
it's some good wins. I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
they scared. Nobody's scared of nobody in this game. Let's get that straight. The fighter's gonna fight. We have to save the fighters from killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you sit there and look at certain things, you need two fighters to engage. Shakur already sit there and say, I'm gonna fight my fight. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to crack that goddamn safe. You with me?
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm not even worried about that. And Shakur know that. I'm not worrying about that because the fight gonna happen one day. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta happen on the Moolah series. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
So you understand
Yes,
business.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there,
Hold up. The Moolah. Anybody know what that means? I know what moolah means. He added something. The moolah. No, we don't know what the moolah means, G. What the fuck is the moolah?
today, when you sit there and look at certain things, you need two fighters to engage. Shakur already sit there and say, I'm gonna fight my fight. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to crack that goddamn safe. You with me?
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm not even worried about that. And Shakur know that. I'm not worrying about that because the fight gonna happen one day. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta happen on the Moolah series. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
So you understand
Yes,
business.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there at it, right, you know, they're gonna sit there and say, okay, it's gonna cost us this much for the show. Where we gonna put it at?
You say you forgot about the moolah. The moolah, that nigga made up some shit right there. He was so nervous and flipping over his words, man. He couldn't help himself, man. Come on, coach, man.
And the fighter asked him for this, and Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
He ain't taking no pay cut. And we go from there. But then if we give you an offer that makes sense to make the fight happen, they go, oh, no, that's not enough. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You know?
That makes that makes sense, man. That makes sense, man. So
the Moolah series. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the moolah series. You understand what I'm saying? See, you know business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. No, nigga, that nigga Thagnon was confused from the jump because y'all was talking about sparring, and you know he called himself a boxing aficionado. So you know, how dare you say sparring really counts? Like, I know I played Tank Davis 25 consecutive punches, but that's just sparring, right? That couldn't happen in a real fight. I'm not insinuating that Tank Davis, if he had the itty bitty gloves on and did Devin Haney like that in a real fight, that'd happen. You know, that's sparring. You guys talking about sparring? You know, everybody Shakur spars, he beats. I heard you say that, Coach Calvin. What do you mean? He sparred with Tank. That was different. Now that's the real Debo right there, man. That was some Debo shit right there, the fear. You know, it ain't different, bro. You say Coach Calvin be kind of scared whenever Shakur name is mentioned. Boy, he hated that super chat I sent him when he was fighting Frank Martin. You know, I just repeated his words. You said everybody Shakur spar, he beats. But he sparred with Tank. See, why he be wanting to spar everybody? Like, he trying to learn everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, he didn't want to answer my question. It's all good. He did learn Tank. He know Tank. You know, like you said, they grew up together. You know, like Devin. You know, it's terrible, man. Y'all don't understand that, boy. But shit, come to stop it, y'all want it. He ain't stopping shit. He ain't beat the shit out of T.O. Who said that? D1. You said man, I don't know where y'all from or what y'all call an ass whooping, but that was not no ass whooping. Yo, you know, it is different levels of ass whoopings. You do know that, right? Like, you can get your ass whooped and you can get your ass beat. And you can get a severe ass whooping. You can get stumped out. You can get damn near. You know, and you get damn near, you know, you damn near died. You know what I'm talking about? So, I don't know, like, you can get beat up. You can get embarrassed. You can get mocked. You can get washed, smashed. You can get dropped. That ain't no bad thing. You get dropped because, you know, you can still go to a party after getting dropped. But, you know, either way it go, if you lose a fight, You got beat up. You lost the fight. You got your ass whooped, bro. You didn't win the fight. And especially if you are bleeding and you have lumps on your face with bruises, you got your ass beat, because somebody gonna look at your face in prison when the police come by and they gonna be like, hold up, what's wrong with your face? Oh man, I had fell in the shower. No, nigga, hit the deuces. Everybody in the cells right now. Everybody in the cell. You get the whole goddamn compound locked down because you want to be out in the public in the day room with your face all swole up, knowing the police be walking by. And they gonna see your fucked up face. You wanted them to see your face, pussy nigga. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to stay in your room, reading your books, eating your food. Don't even go to the chow hall until you're healed up, nigga. That's how it go. You ain't supposed to be out there in front of the TV, eating food and shit, playing cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the shit that the real niggas do. And you done got beat up real bad, man. You lumped up. And you got blood running out your eye, and this shit lumped up on top of each eye, like Tio was, man. If you look like Teofimo Lopez in the federal prison system, and the COs or any one of them guards or lieutenants or captains seen your face, they gonna lock the compound down, and they gonna strip search everybody to see who all got scratches on their body, dog. You hear me? Because your face ain't supposed to look like that. And no, you ain't slipped in no motherfucking shower with two black eyes and lumps all upside your motherfucking face, nigga. So you can call that shit not getting your ass whooped, D1. But let me tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? Around here, that's an ass whooping. So all that getting mad and being angry, especially in Black History Month, now you can go and get back angry now. But I ain't understand how everybody was letting you get angry about these black boxers, especially Shakur. And we was over there wanting Shakur to beat Tio up for the black race. Wasn't we? And Dean, by any means, you lost by 900 cool points, man. You only get 1,000. You probably got 100 more if you apologize, pussy nigga. You know how you be wanting niggas to apologize. And you need to apologize for me, especially to every black person in your chat. On Black History Month, I came on your panel talking about at the count of 3. I want everybody on the panel to say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And what you did, pussy nigga, man, you kicked me off your show immediately, ASAP. Man, come on, Rude Sports, man, with that shit, man. Cake ass nigga. Boy, they don't make them like they used to no more. You hear me? But it's all good, Joan. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all niggas said y'all was some gangsters. Y'all getting niggas took off YouTube and some more shit. D1, you got my page. You done got my shit deleted off YouTube. Deleted the video because you ain't like my viewpoint and my talking points. But I collab with you. I ain't sneak this shit. You funny. All y'all boys funny to me. And within the time of depression, you go to those type of channels if you strong-minded for laughter. Now, if you're an emotional person, you go to those type of channels to argue, to fight. And if you're those type of people that think like them, you go there for comfort, for laughter as well. Because those jokes that they tell are funny. But I laugh at you guys when y'all be dead serious, because that's what's funny to me. When y'all try to be funny and tell jokes, they're not funny, they're lame. But when you guys get mad and when y'all guys be getting cooked and put people behind stage, that's funny to me. Because it means somebody's cooking you and you don't want them to tell what they got to keep telling. It's telling. And what y'all gonna say, I already know, Shakur weight bully, he stopped somebody at 135, blah, blah, blah. And then what y'all gonna say if he go to 40 and stop something, blah, blah, blah. You know what y'all gonna say? First you're gonna say, oh, look at Shakur. Weight bully ass nigga. like Devin, right? Oh, wait, boy, ass nigga going down there to 35 and done stop raining. Who the tire? Who the fuck it raining? Who the tire? Just like Tio, right? And then this nigga just so happened to bounce up to 40, brother, and stop somebody. Now, who got the belts at 40? Who got the belts at 40? Who got the belts at 40? Don't really matter. Pick them. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Dalton Smith, or Mother Loving, what's the boy name? Antoine. What if he stopped one of them boys, man? What if he get back-to-back stoppages like Padley? You know, Padley been stopping shit since he got stopped by Shakur. You know, they stopped that fight too early too, man. I don't care because his corner threw the towel, and you seen how Padley hit the floor like, fuck! You know what I'm saying? Your corner's some shit, Padley. You know what I'm saying? They doing good now, man. But in that Shakur fight, like, even with the Oshino fight, they stopping that shit all early and shit, G. Like, yo, just like pay attention to the Jamel Herring fight. And when the referee stopped that shit. Like, you see how he grabbing that man like he a dog? I think that referee was racist or something, man. Like, you ain't want to let that man get his shine. It was your perfect opportunity to grab a nigga by the neck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just stopping this man fights all early and shit, man. Not giving him an opportunity. No, I'm just playing. But now they do be stopping this shit early, man. Who's the champion at for? What y'all gonna say if he stopped somebody? What if he stopped Gary Antoine Russell? Like, I know y'all said, man, this nigga can't stop nobody. You thought motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. was gonna knock out motherfucking Devin Haney pussy nigga. Y'all was picking Tio. Y'all was saying, nah, this gonna be the test. This gonna be the test for Shakur Stevenson. He can do that to Tio Fever Lopez. They gonna be. Nah, I'll have to give him his props. What happened? Oh, Tio's some shit, man. Shit, crazy, man. Who this? Who this is? Calling my phone. Oh man, I'm live on YouTube. You got to call me back. You got to call me back. Oh man, yeah, man, that shit crazy. That's crazy, man. Y'all guys may be tickling. I be tickled when I hear you guys talk too, man. But you know, real talk though, Shakur go down to 35. Y'all not gonna respect it, even though he said he was a 35-pound fighter. Straight up, y'all ain't gonna respect that. Y'all ain't gonna respect. Y'all don't respect him at 40. What he did at 40, so you know he ain't gonna get respect by saying what, you know, repeating what he said back in the day. I'm a 35-pound fighter going up to 40 for special fights. I thought Tio was a special fight. I guess not. So I guess he got to fight another special fight at 40. Like, bring him on. Like, I'm pretty sure Shakur fight Antoine Russell or, you know, any one of them champions at 40, brother. I'm pretty sure, because that's his weight class. Like, really, 35 and 40, he can fluctuate, I think, back and forth and do something incredible. You know, that's daring to be great if you can grab all them belts at 35 and 40. All right, if them guys get scared, that'll be the only way they prevent it with politics. You know, Suleiman don't like the fact that he's bucking the pimp fee, so you know they might make it rough. But man, just to attempt that and fight guys back and forth, there's nothing you can do about it. Especially when Turkey is helping. You guys will be crossing your nuts left and right after that, trying to figure out another way to hate on an undefeated fighter. You know, that's all it is. You just figure out other ways to hate on undefeated fighters. Ain't that crazy? That's diabolical, G. It's one of the worst things in the world you can do to somebody, man. Just keep on continuing to hate, and then once he keep proving you wrong time after time, bro, y'all just figure out even more ways to hate. That's cold-blooded, G. It's like it's nothing Jordan could do. You know that, right? And he crushed a lot of people's dreams, bro. But it's just the fact that he's only a dunker. He started doing the mid-range fadeaway. He can only do mid-range. He started shooting threes and shit. Been shooting threes, but he did it really heavy in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Against Portland, you know, just to shut niggas up. You know, this nigga just a winner. You know, what can you say about him now? Oh, he a gambler. You know what I'm saying? He got his daddy shot. Like that type of shit. That's what niggas resort to. You know, they don't even like to talk about how Kobe didn't even play his first 3 years of his seasons. You know, because he had a coach that didn't want to, you know, give him the shine. And that took away from his scoring because he averaged like 30 when he first came in. And he was like, nah, I don't want him to think that scoring 30 is a good thing, remember? So he sat him on the bench for like 3 years, man. Really stunting, you know what I'm saying, what could have happened, you know, if he would have played from the jump like he should have. But hey, man, everything happened for a reason, man. You don't hear about those type of things until guys like me say it. You do your research and you're like, Food Disposal was right. But I've never tell anybody that I got it from him. Because I'm a buster. And this is what busters do. You sit back and you sneak watch the show. Go back on our YouTube page. Act like we did it. We all knew the Food Disposal was going to blow up one day. And while he's still down there at the bottom, I'm going to steal it. Keep on stealing it, nigga. Did you steal it? Press 1 if you stole it. Nigga, you stole press 1 from the white folks. The white folks had press 1 since the 80s. You know, when you call in and you're like, press 1 for this here. Press 2 for this here. Press 3 to speak here. It's press 2 for the and press O for the operator. Yeah, press 1. Press 1. Hey man, you know, you had me upset about that hold on. That Murderers Row thing, man, because you was acting like you was the only one can do that and put out pound for pound list and have a soundboard. That's why I was happy when Blue Blood got his soundboard. That shit was funny. He was going crazy with his shit like a kid with the candy store. Hey, Blue, come back with your soundboard. We need more laughter. Yeah, that was funny. You know, people made fun of that soundboard. I was happy about it. You know what I'm saying? This girl gonna keep on calling me, blowing me up, man, trying to take away from my shine, man. You gonna have to stop calling me. I'm telling you, I'm live. What's wrong with you? What you want? You want who? You want what? Crazy woman, man. Oh man, but yeah. I gotta get that fight with Abdullah. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all niggas be wanting to save Abdullah. Y'all talking about Jay Prince ain't gonna let it happen. Y'all don't know that shit. What did Jay Prince trying to set that up with Turkey, nigga? Turkey say so, man. He gonna set you out there, man. He gonna push you out there. Y'all don't want that fight. Y'all supposed to be pushing for the best fights. That's the best fight. What you talking about, nigga? Yeah, especially after you listen to Coach Kenny. Abdullah Mason better than Shakur. So I don't know what to say. Blaze. P for P. Man. I don't know. I told you what I told you, Blaze. I think Shakur Stevenson should go down there to 135 to establish himself as a 135-pound fighter, man. So these niggas can say, okay, if he go to 147, that's daring to be great. He already daring to be great, bouncing back and forth to 35 to 40. You know, you can just go back and snatch belts from 35 to 40, man. That'll be great. Ain't nobody doing that shit but Shakur. And niggas don't want to really keep that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, everybody Tank coming back. They talking about Tank coming back. Where he fighting at? 35 or 40. You know what I'm saying? If he had 35, it makes sense Tank go back. Shakur go down at 35, man. Do his thing. You hear me? Yeah, nigga, Abdullah Mason's. Yeah. Abdullah Mason say that's his division though, you know, so it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see a stoppage. I got Raymond Muataya getting popped. I got him getting stopped if he fuck with Shakur, Joe. Straight up. And he ain't gonna look ugly too, because you know, Humberto dropped old Raymond Muataya with the looping shots. You know what I'm saying? I know he got Humberto up out of there after he got dropped, but it was the looping shots that fucked him up. Just like their Jamel Harriman fight, them looping shots that he hit Jamel with, he gonna do that to Raymond, homie. Look at that loop. I wish the ref wouldn't have stopped that sequence, because I can only imagine. I saw him about to change levels. He was going to hit to the make his elbows clench and try to go to his solar flex. And I just can only imagine what he was going to do next. See how he changed his level. He was about to dissect Jamel, man. That ref be getting in the way too much, man. Like, you gotta let them boys go at it, man. With his face, look at his face, you know. But Raymond Muataya, man, you know, he got hard. He been said he wanted to fight Shakur, so I can't be mad at this fight at all whatsoever, because that's what he wanted, man. Matter of fact, yeah.
When our guys fight, I don't bet when our guys fight. What about Robert? You can talk to him. I don't know.
Where's he at?
He's in the gym.
Is he in the gym? Let's go find him. Let's see what Robert's in. Robert might do it. Shakur Stevenson is offered to bet $100,000.
What up, champ? I'm like, who the fuck is this? But now I know who it is.
He wants to bet $100,000. If he fights Raymond, he's gonna bet you $100,000 that he wins.
I don't have the money, fucker. You make millions. I don't make that money. The fuck, $100 I'll bet, but not $100,000. What's wrong with it? Like $4 million a fight. I don't have the money.
But he is a great fighter.
He is now pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. One of the most talented fighters in the world. Yeah, champ, you know, this is, you know, obviously you got something lined up or not. You know, I don't know what your plans are, because I know from what I understand, your last fight with Top Rank, I really don't know. I don't get into that business, but we would love that opportunity for sure. Yeah, but not 100,000. I don't have that. Maybe 100. Maybe 1,000. Not 100.
He said we'll make it happen.
All right, but we'll make it happen, champ. All right, take it easy.
Hold on, Shakur. Hold on. I'm gonna walk outside. So Shakur Stevenson, he just offered to bet Pita and Robert. So you just offered to bet Pita and Robert $100K. Here's Raymond's dad, really quick, Shakur. So Shakur Stevenson, he offered Robert and Pita $100,000 when he fights your son.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm not gonna bet. I don't got that kind of money, bro. But we're willing to fight you. You know, we want to fight the best.
I can't wait to make it happen.
Yeah, I want to fight the best, bro. And you are the best, bro. We want to fight you, bro.
Have you ever heard of a fighter willing to bet on himself $100K?
Bro, we don't have that kind of money, bro. You know? Yeah, let's do it. All right, hey.
All right, man. You're the best, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight you, man. You're the best, man. You know what I'm saying? You get people, daddy saying that shit, G. It is what it is, man. The haters gonna hate, but you gotta go on and fight that man now. Like, Top Rank didn't want you to do that. They ain't want you to do that to Raymond Muataya, so they, you know what I'm saying, finesse that play away from you. Y'all talking about, I ain't know, but you know now. You know what I'm saying? All that Oscar De La Hoya protection been going on. You know, the PFC crew, man, Oscar a part of that. You know, he will protect these fighters, man, for a fee. I'm saying? So, of course he gonna protect Virgil. Of course he protected Cepeda for as long as he could. You understand me? And that's just the way these fighters been protected for centuries. Well, however long you have people making money on fighters that they knew this other guy can whoop them, they gonna protect them. You protect your children from the older brothers and sisters in the house that they weak. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. You know he's special. Mommy, you just don't know. He ain't shit when you at work. You know what I'm saying? You acting all retarded when his mama at home. When I go to work, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, looking like Pitbull Cruz, sticking his tongue out. You know what I'm saying? Spitting all in your food and shit. You get tired of it and you whoop his ass. What y'all did to my baby? Oh, beat y'all ass, mama. You just don't know. Shit, it's all good. That's how y'all be doing, man. Hiding your hand, man. Them boys been trying to fight. Trying to bet 100,000. Robert over there screaming, crying, frigid. I'm talking about trembling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that type of money. Yeah, I know that's right. That's what he do though. Them boys be betting big, man. You be hearing about the rumors, you know what I'm saying, about the betting. It's true. Them boys gamblers, man. They be betting big like Floyd. You know, man, all them niggas copying Floyd, really, man. You know, Floyd a big gambler. You know, Floyd is a big gambler. And he's the gambler. You know, and shit, they follow suit. And nigga, I can only imagine the trembling of the boots in the Abdullah Mason section. You know, like you said, that's your division. Y'all thought that man, y'all wanted that man to stay at 40 so bad, bro. Y'all wanted to say he was a 40-pound fighter. That's why I kept asking that question. But no, nigga, his ass there, back at 35 with Tank, nigga. Where you thought I was going? Yeah, nigga, we back. You know what I'm saying? We can reopen that conversation, right? I really didn't pay attention. I seen highlights and clips of it, man. You know, these guys be saying shit and just capping and reneging and saying all kind of shit. At the end of the day, I want to see them boys get in that ring, man, so I can do this fight breakdown. You know, that's where it all boiled down for me, man. I already know the plays these guys got potential to make and the plays that certain fighters ain't gonna make. And I don't see Shakur Stevenson really turning down nobody. And people say he turning down somebody because of the rehydration clause. I want him to say something about that when he go back to 135 pounds. Because if he go back to 135 pounds, like I said, he's a 135-pound fighter asking for a rehydration clause like Tank would ask if he was to get a call from Devin Haney. You say Shakur talk like he could see a fight with Tank in the future. You know why? Because tell the truth, chain the devil, bro. Shakur Stevenson is an opportunist. And when he seen that Tank at an early age was the bag, you know what I'm saying, that friendship went out the door. Like imagine if Keyshawn Davis was the bag for real. Like a Tank Davis bag. Like when you fight Tank Davis, they say he's supposed to win the sweepstakes, right? Same with Canelo. If Keyshawn Davis was a Canelo bag, man, you know, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Just like Mike Tyson said, man, you know, you ain't my brother, you ain't my friend. Friends fight each other, man. Get each other paid, big bro, little bro. I mean, what's up, Keyshawn? I guarantee you, you was willing to fight Jake Paul. And you're all in it for the money. You say Shakur also said he fought Cepeda the way he did because he didn't want the judge to give Cepeda rounds for activity. He fought on the back foot. No, I don't believe that either. I believe all that what they say about that man is true. He's sensitive. He's cap. He brittle-handed. It's just that can't nobody beat him. And I think he fought Cepeda like that to try to prove to the pussy niggas that he don't run and he's not a runner or a track star. And like we already seen that he don't run, you know what I'm saying? But he trying to prove and please the suckers when he should be trying to please his fans. So, you know, when he do shit like go back to 35 and fight for a belt, I'm pleased. You know what I'm saying? Like if you would have fought Ryan Garcia, I'd have been pleased for that because, you know, that'd have been another bag. And that's all that is a bag, you know. It's getting to the point where, you know, Tank is diminishing his own star power and lowering his value. And people don't want to admit that. So what he has to do now is come back with a devastating performance. But how can you come back with a devastating performance when all of the things that's going on in your life and your fans are saying that you're distracted and you haven't fought since March 1st? And you're inactive. And they say you're only good as your last fight. And your last fight was a draw that people say you should have lost because your knee should have counted, you know, and you shouldn't have stuck your head out the ring. You should have got disqualified. You know, all kind of shit, man. You know, embarrassment, memes, knees, headbutts. I mean, not headbutts, tried to bite a nigga, shoulder bumps, low blows, talking and begging and crying to the referees, telling niggas you ain't gonna win at the end of the fight, changing your phone number when you're making bets and bucking the bet. You know, these are all the type of things, man, that got karma attached to it, G. And, you know, you don't even want to fight that Roach fella. And, you know, as far as Roach, you in the way records anyway, so I don't really be tripping about the draw. Because you spared Tank in that fight. He was in that bitch letting him catch his breath. He got tied up in the ropes. You let him get untangled and twisted. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to him during the fight. You understand me? Asking if he all right. Taking pictures of Tank and shit. Just freezing yourself. Not even pressing the issue. You know, kind of, you know, pause. Like, come on now. Get yourself together now. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Just looking like a statue. You know, I don't like that. You know, the same thing I complained about Shakur as far as like admiring his own work when he catch you with a nice little 2 or 3 piece combo. You know, somebody gonna crack you one day when you do that. You're gonna catch them with a 2-piece 3 combo and they're gonna be, ooh, yeah, ooh, nigga, yeah, you thought I was hurt, didn't you? Then you nigga, Hayes, Ace, yeah, catch your dog. Hey, I want to see how you come up out of that. I want to see how Shakur come up out of that. I want to see Shakur get cracked like Inouye got cracked, nigga. Come up out of that. Say Tank got to resolve his outer issue. Yeah, his outer ring issues, man. You know, I'm rooting for the best, man. We hoping for the best, expecting the worst type of shit because the devil is strong, man. You know, he don't want no nigga to really succeed. And the demons and the tribulations that be in a nigga life, man, be fogging your judgment and you be trying to get right. And then, you know, like Tank probably got a temper problem, I can bet. And, you know, he already don't like niggas saying his name. You getting punched in the face for a living, man, it don't make it no better, G. Yeah, that shit don't make it no better. So I don't know what that nigga dealing with. He might, you know what I'm saying, be fucked up in the head. I don't even know if the nigga on drugs or not. Like, that's some drug behavior, if you ask me. You a millionaire fucking your bag up, homie. Like a junkie do. You know, a lot of athletes be junkies. You know that, right? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to keep up with the hood, with the crowd. Whatever region you in is the drug of choice you do. You know what them boys from DC and Baltimore, what they drug of choice is. You know what them boys Philly drug of choice is. The same thing in Florida. It's a different drug of choice down here. Texas boys got the lean. in the shirt and all that. That's their drug of choice. They like that too. They like that heavy over there. A lot of people love the PCP. Got the PCP states out there. A lot of niggas be on PCP, call themselves, you know what I'm saying, managing that, you know. A lot of people smoke powder real heavy down South Florida. Just putting in weed and smoke it dirty. They don't think they crackheads. They don't think they freebasing when they put fire to the cocaine. So you just let them think what they think. So I don't know what they doing up there in BMO or wherever he at. You feel me? Or whatever his homeboys do. I seen him on video smoking a fat ass Bob Marley joint though. You know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck. No, he drunk the alcohol for an AB party. You know, he took a toast with Diddy, so I know you drink. You know, them outlet drugs, man, lead to a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different type of pill popping and shit. You never know. Synthetic marijuana, the K2, you never know. Wishing the best though, like I say, he come back and make boxing, you know, just a little more exciting. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he been out of the ring and he can get a pit bull fight. And like I said, I think pit bull got a little better with establishing his jab more. That can make a difference, you know, because he was giving Tank hell that first fight. Hurt hand and all, fuck what y'all talking about. I think he hurt his hand in the 10th round. That's when he stopped throwing it. Oh, that's when he hurt it real bad, because I know through round 1 through 10, he was throwing that motherfucker with full passion. Both hands, left and right. Uppercuts, hooks, straights, over the top, blocking with it, parrying with it, all that with it. So I don't know what y'all saw. I seen him hurt his hand in the 10th round when he tried to go over the top. You know, the pit bull is smaller than Tank. You know that, right? Y'all don't give pit bull no type of Care Bear behavior, though. Man, pit bull, he little bitty, man. Why y'all over there? Man, you know pit bull smaller than Tank, man. You know pit bull smaller than Tank, man. No, y'all don't do that for pit bull. Y'all don't do that for Tank. Y'all do that for Tank like I give a fuck about that nigga's size, homie. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with his genetics. I ain't got nothing to do with how God made that man. You signed up to be a boxer. You Care Bear ass niggas be caring for the youngsters just like that. Man, he young. Yeah, Shakur want to go in there and beat up on them young niggas. You try to tell that shit to the preacher, nigga, because then when he got the Schofield fight, y'all was giving Schofield a puncher's chance, remember? This nigga's cold devils. Like, y'all be putting on preacher outfits, man. Got a cold spirit underneath that suit. You know what I'm saying? It's cold-blooded, man. It's terrible, too. Charles Barkley terrible, man. That people be gaslighting and beat you getting mad, trying to prove themselves right, knowing they wrong. And then, you know, you get caught up going back and forth with them suckers and shit, man. That shit terrible. I had to catch myself sometimes and play at P. Try to keep it P as much as possible, man. But sometimes you, as a man, lose your cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's part of being a man, but you get it back in check, man, and do your thing, get your revenge the right way. You know what I'm saying? You right, you stand on your square, you can always come back and say, see, here go my time stamps on me. And what can they say about it? March 1st, the anniversary knockout. Remember? Do you know what today is? It's your anniversary. Yeah. Yeah, March 1st. Remember you trying to argue me down? Nigga, that's cap. March 1st, you camp. Shut up, nigga, man. Y'all niggas just be hating, man. Calling my show trash, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We don't depend on no chat. We don't depend on no panel or none of that. We entertain the folks. We go back and play our own videos. Ain't got to play nobody else's videos, nigga. I played a video from a year and a half ago, nigga, and that motherfucker sounded like I dropped that bitch today, pussy nigga. You understand me? Can you do that there? Nope. Your shit look crazy. That's back when you weren't wearing the do-rag and the hoodies. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't that thin at the top. But we already had synced that shit like it's about to go. You know what I'm talking about? A couple more pecan seasons, boom, you're gonna be over with. But you found a way to act gangster. And you know what I'm talking about? Put your little do-rag and your hat on and your hoodie on, man, covering that shit up like DFTV do. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't do that there. You gotta let that shit shine, man. Show the world what God doing to you, man. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with the bald head. You seen Michael Jordan with the bald head, nigga. Shit, that's part of life, man. Your shit missing, nigga. You got a diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo, woo. Gangster white walls. Well, you may not have some hair at all up there, man. That shit finna be gone about a couple more years, fella. You might well get the world used to seeing the shine. You know what I'm talking about? Put a little cocoa butter on it, man. At night, don't do it in the daytime, because that shit'll cook you. You know what I'm saying? That cocoa butter cook like grease out there in the sun now. Supposed to put that shit on at night, man. You know, get the skin smooth up top. You know, all even over, man. So when you shave, man, the girl be like, "Oh, it's beaming, the sun beaming off her knockout." Yeah, bitch. Yeah, you see that there. You know what I'm saying? You got the full beard, man. You can rock the full beard in the body like us. You feel me? In wintertime, I grow my beard heavy. In summertime, I grow, I cut it a little loose, you know what I'm saying? Cut it thin, man. It ain't be too hot, man. All right, what the hell, man? My shit grow fast, so, I don't really trip about that shit. But yeah, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, look here. You funny as hell, too, because you talking about, man, I be watching you all the time, man. I just don't like getting in your chat. Niggas don't be wanting to talk to me. I'm like, man, listen to this pussy nigga, man. You be on some old arrogant shit, too, man. Like, you really like that, G. Man, we went to school with niggas like him, though. That's why I be laughing, homie. You good basketball playing, short ass niggas, man. Them niggas, we want to see some videos. We want to see some footage of your old school college games, G. Well, we can go find what college you play for, nigga. You will never tell us where to go find them videos at, nigga. All right, now we're gonna pass the ball. Do the last play we practiced last night. Y'all remember that play? Yeah, we remember that play, coach. All right, go on and get in there. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Game time. Game time. Hey, come here. Hey, what's up, coach? Do not give the ball to knockout. Okay, yes, sir. All right, go on, get in there, boy. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, man, give me the ball, dog. Come on, baby. Taxi, baby. Pass the ball, dog. Who say this, nigga? What you say, nigga? I ain't saying nothing. Pass the ball, man. Yeah, nigga ain't passing you the ball, nigga. You'll never show us the highlights, nigga. We want to see the highlights. I got to see that. That'll be funny to me. That'll be something that, you know what I'm saying, will set me up. You know what I'm talking about? And don't give me no highlight package where you done clipped your shit like a movie. You ever seen a movie? You know, went to the movie after seeing the commercial. That motherfucker's commercial was fire. You're like, ooh, wee. Nigga, this movie finna be fire, nigga. You hear me? Hell yeah, nigga, I'm going to see that movie. As soon as you get to that motherfucker, nigga, that's the only scene and good part of the movie. Do you hear me? And nigga, that was a 2-minute, that wasn't even 2 minutes worth of the movie. The rest of the movie, like an hour and 30, maybe an hour 40 minutes trash. You tricked me. You know what I'm talking about? You say Tank Man act like he ain't have a draw. over here strolling looking for some troll shit. Nigga, I can't find it. Hey, this shit is funny as hell, man. Like, nigga, you had a draw, homie. Like, and then when they called the draw, you over there acting all. I never seen Tank walking around the ring after before the announcement of whoever won the fight. You know what I'm saying? I always seen him just standing there waiting on the announcement. He walking around the ring around the rosy. You all in the opposite corner when they announced the draw, and you grab the ropes looking at the crowd, and you drop down, got your eagle on, talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right, nigga. You ain't surprised. You was happy. That nigga Tank was happy that nigga got a draw, nigga. Fuck what they talking about. Shit, you better be happy because nigga, you supposed to lose. Your ass is supposed to lose, homie. And you know you told that nigga right at the end of the fight. You ain't gonna win anyway. Yeah, I know that's right. Montrose knew what that shit meant. You the face of boxing, nigga. You can't afford to have that nigga losing. Please. Fuck that. Where's this video? I'm gonna find that shit whether y'all like it or not. Oh man. Yeah, Shakur drown Raymond Mutataya real easy. He gonna fuck around and stop Raymond, man. Raymond Mutataya straight up and down, man. You know, and Shakur gonna dissect that shit, G. He got to stop him in his next fight if he really wanna, get some respect from the casuals. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the hating the casuals on YouTube. I'm talking about people that's tuning in to boxing and want to watch a boxer they feel is exciting. He got to add his name to that list of exciting boxers. You know what I'm saying? As far as like for the casual that's a stoppage or two. Just any given day, man, Shakur might stop you, boy. Just to have that mystique would be great. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell you guys at 35, man. You seen what he did at 40. Have no fear. The boxing skill pay the bills. So if you got the skills, man, y'all shouldn't have no issues, right? Raymond Mutataya, man, you shouldn't have no issues, man. You should be comfortable about disregarding everything I'm saying. Fuck rule exposure. Don't say fuck rule exposure. Say I'm gonna prove rule exposure wrong. How about that? Do that, because I think Shakur gonna stop you, brother. I respect the fact you jumping in the ring with that, man, but hey, man. Shakur is a teacher, though. I just wanted to let y'all know that. That nigga be teaching people like, he be trying to go behind closed doors and teach guys like Edwin De Los Santos. He wanted to get him in the camp and teach him a few things or two. Obviously, like what he seen in the ring against him. I'm pretty sure he warned Keyshawn about what Edwin was. Hence, the stunts and all the bullshit that's been going on, man. Nobody like that bullshit, man. But same with Boots, man. Nobody want to really fight Boots, man. And y'all know Boots that mother level.
This is a
Hit that like button.
If you wake up one morning and saw a big M16 has locked your jaw, feel like you want to disappear but you can't, cause the police are you not trust Mr. Law. Babylon will shut your face straw. What will you say if you're coming from dance on your head? You're a voice say, boy, no move else you're dead. When you take a look, you see a murderer.
Yeah, what would you do if you woke up one morning and saw a big M16 nozzle at your jaw? Yeah, boy. Killer. Don't nobody want to fight that nigga. Ain't that? I wouldn't want to fight him either if I was a coward. Shout out to Lima. Shout out to anybody that get in the ring with these type of guys, man. It's hard to say yes. Easy to say no. You'll be okay with saying no to getting embarrassed, man. Ain't that a bitch? He on the list. He's still on there, you know. Y'all gotta scratch some of these names off, G. Straight up. Y'all gotta scratch these names. Out of here. Get them out of here, man. It ain't gonna work. You know. Remember that? That's that Pedraza fight. You understand me? I'm looking for a certain video, though. That's when that nigga was capping. Should have beat his ass, Terrence Crawford. Nigga would have been all right with that. Man, what that shit? Look at this country ass nigga. Getting that bun. Hey.
I'm getting money, and I got the plug. Drought season in, chickens going for a dub. How you love that? How you love that? Sell it for a dub, and I'm paying 10 flat. And now that's profit all the time. Got so many stacks, and I'm still selling dimes, so you know I got the sack. Try that jack shit and get your wig pushed back. Young juice man, and I don't play like that. I'd rather ride 645 with top back. 20 bricks a week, baby, can't talk that. Swagger right shoulder, but you can call me juice. I'm booming off the chain, better yet, I'm the truth. I keep the 100%, rubber street up in the booth. I got so many whips, I can loan you a coupe. I got so many bricks, I can lend him a deuce. I got so many stacks, I can buy all your troops. I'm getting money, I'm getting that money.
Yeah, that's what Turkey's singing, nigga. That's what Turkey's singing, nigga. I'm getting that money. I'm getting that money. Kept me in the hood, and I'm still getting that money. And I got the plug. Drought season near chicken going for a dub. How you love that? How you love that? Chicken for a dub and a fancy flat. About they profit all the time. Try that jack shit and get your wig pushed back. Young juice man, and I don't play like that. I'd rather ride 645 with top back. Yeah. Yeah. That's that juice, man. Nigga wasn't fucking with juice, man. Juice had niggas going on that workout tip back in the days when we was locked up. We used to listen to that shit and be on the pull-up bar and all that shit with that shit jumping. Yeah. Juice, man. Man, where's this motherfucker video at, man? Keyshawn Davis on the list. Yeah, man, Keyshawn, man, you just a character now, man. This the life you choose to live, though. You chose to turn yourself into a character, nigga. You on the same level as Schofield and Devin Haney and Bill Haney, nigga. Who else a character out there? I'm trying to be a fucking character. You niggas want to be characters and shit. Like, you gonna be a character, be a mean character. You a boxer. Supposed to be a tough guy. You out here pulling all kind of bullshit stunts, nigga. Ain't nobody care about that shit. This nigga Shakur out here beating niggas with jabs and shit. Y'all acting like that ain't no big deal. You niggas can't figure out how to beat a mother lover with a jab. Oh man, this shit's crazy, bro. We gonna see if Raymond Muay can do something with Shakur, right? Right. I can't wait to hear if that shit is true. He fighting him. I can't wait to see the fight breakdowns, man. I really want him to fight Abdullah. I really don't care too much about him. I know he gonna beat. I feel like real strong he gonna beat Raymond. But I ain't the fight I want to see, man. If he gonna go to 35, that is. You know, and I ain't Tank no more because he need to get himself together. You know, that'll be like bullying some shit. Like, I want to see him get his shit together and fight Shakur. You know what I'm saying? If he want to fight him now, I'm cool with that, but he ain't ready for no time. He ain't ready for no Shakur, bro. There's no way in the world you could think Shakur Stevenson have issues with Tank Davis right now. If he was to fight right now, him and Shakur, no. That man Shakur destroyed Tank Davis right now. Right now, destroy, destruction, total. Trick the referee, man, I don't know, he had enough. That type of shit, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga trying to figure out when Gervonta Davis' next fight is, though. Hold on, is this it? I think I passed it. Damn, I be going fast. I don't be knowing what the fuck I be doing. Hold up. This computer real sensitive though, so let me get off this shit. Don't nobody know what the fuck the next play is, man. Niggas all really guessing for real. Everybody guessing, trying to see who the fuck gonna fight each other. And ain't nobody really set in stone, really. You know, who the fuck? Where is this damn video? I'm bugging, yo. Yeah, ain't nothing set in stone. Like nobody know nothing, man. I think this is it. Let me see what this shit is. Oh yeah.
Telling around this motherfucker. Shut up, bitch. What if he feels you can't? Let's get some straightening. Let's get some truth telling around this motherfucker. Shut up, bitch. What if he feels you can't hurt him if
that's the biggest myth about boxing is where like when you put them 8 ounce, them gloves is 8 ounces. So you put them on and it's like you may think a fighter don't have power. I'm pretty sure he thought Kambosos couldn't punch.
Neither did I.
When I watch Kambosos, I don't think he's a big puncher. Did he get caught with a shot by a guy that can't punch, right?
He got dropped, yeah.
So
I'm going to be right about that.
Here you go right here. Boom.
How the hell? You got to head out, bro. Let's get some straightening. Let's get some truth telling around this motherfucker. I never said that the fight was definitely gonna happen on this day or definitely gonna happen on that day. Now you asked me when it was. You asked me about March 1st. I guess you didn't see my video yesterday. March 1st is 100% cap. But let's get some straightening. Let's get some truth telling around this motherfucker. Shut up, bitch. What up?
Nigga, March 1st was definitely not 100% cap, bro. And you know, you can't be coming on niggas' pages talking about they trash. You riding this bitch cooking your motherfucking self with fish grease. When the nigga play his timestamp, you forget all about that there. Trying to get some straightening and some truth telling. You understand me, man? That shit is uncalled for. Well, either way it go, man, you know, you can't come to Rude Disposal checking shit over here. Ain't shit to get checked over here. Why you think them niggas gonna be coming over here talking crazy? Nigga, it's an open platform. It's social media. I don't do no blocking unless you're racist. You understand me? That's the only people we block over here. I don't do all that. Like, you block somebody, I mean, you can't handle a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can see I don't want to talk to him. Man, get out of here, man. Well, open up your platform, you know, or you don't want to have a conversation, you disagree with it, man. But you can't handle your conversation on your own platform. You can't psychologically, with vocabulary words, stop a motherfucker from, you know what I'm saying the things that you want him to say. Basically, you know, you have a weak mental. And if you're intimidated by somebody saying something different than you, and you feel like you can't handle the dispute on your own show without being irate and, you know what I'm saying, going crazy and using curse words and getting very emotional, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. If you call yourself a king, maybe you're not a king, maybe you're a rook, maybe you're a knight, maybe you're a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Not a king, not a queen, man. No.
Because the man is in his 30s and he ain't have a signature fight yet. Like, think about when Wilfred Benitez and Sugar Ray Leonard fought, how young they were. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the four horsemen, they fought when they were like in their 20s.
Oh.
And now we got Tank in his 30s. We got, all of the fighters that were supposed to be the four horsemen, the Tiafimo. Remember, it used to be Tiafimo, Tank.
Hey, hold on. This nigga typing in my chat. I done put about 30 links in my motherfucking chat. He say the topic changed when I asked for the link. You ain't on shit, Rude. Y'all boys be easy, man. What?
I don't know. The link was there. Like I don't know why he can't see it.
They was in the
chat. This pussy nigga want me to put motherfucking 365 links in the chat, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
He said it ain't show us him or something like that.
Man, I ain't got time for this. What the fuck
it's in the chat. It's in the chat.
He said
send it to us. Lying, nigga. Nigga, we can get right back on Tank ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Nigga, ain't nobody give a fuck about Tank. We waiting on you. Country ass nigga. Shit, waiting on you, country ass nigga. Link always in the chat when I'm like, man, I don't know what else to say, man. All right, I'm back. Yeah, but man, Tank, man, got to get himself together, G. You understand me? So until he get himself together, he really out the picture, man. I don't even know if he gonna pop. Pitbull Cruz might pop his ass, nigga. Keep playing with Pitbull if you want to, man. But I'm finna get up off this live, man. Y'all boy be easy. You know what time it is. Tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what happens to anybody that uses the high guard against Shakur Stevenson. Don't do this shit right here, Raymond Mudatayu. If this was gonna happen to you, you're gonna get ran through with punches, and I'm warning you now, man. Man gonna stop you, homie. You're gonna get that 11 to a 12. You hear me?
Not a fighter in boxing that's going to go in there and just walk through the shit that I'm
right.
It's impossible.
Right.
I done trained my whole life. I've been boxing my whole life. Ain't nobody just walking in there, hands up, and that shit ain't working. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Oshino found out the hard way.
No, not Oshino.
Oshino found out the hard way. He found
Oshino found out the hard way.
You know who we talking about.
I'm gonna say Yoshino because it's better fighters than Yoshino out there, right? So any fighter, I'm saying this for any fighter, like any fighter in the world, you name them. They're not walking through anything that I'm just going. I don't care who you is, and if you is, you getting picked apart.
Right.
You getting picked apart. You walking to punches. But you give me a fighter like Edwin, right? Bring him part of my team. Let